Folks, thank you for tuning in. It's about that time, 7:48 on the nose. We are going to get started here. Downtown Seattle, Salon Series Weekly. Hello, my name is Red. Good to see you again. This is the 107th time we've come together for a weekly Friday to find out who indeed has, well, we already know it's Danny, but who indeed has the best cut to get second place here in downtown Seattle. And perhaps we'll see a little bit of an upset in terms of defeating Danny. The strategy is it's a two-person job. You can't let him get to a first to three. I think we've progressed as a scene to the point where a first to two is possible. I'm not saying much in the context of Street Fighter 6. No disrespect to those trying. But team-person job, like I said, somebody has to knock him down to losers from winner's side in a first to two, and then somebody has to eliminate him in the first to two. So it's not just down to one person individually to defeat Danny. It's not possible right now unless it's somebody like Chris CCH. It takes two folks. So somebody's got to knock him down, and then somebody's got to knock him out before he gets to the first to three. Once he gets to the first to three, it just got that much harder to knock Big Bro out of the bracket. Let's take a look at the bracket right now. Danny, of course, at that top seed. His likely opponent, Thuglos or Tim, in the next round. It looks like Colin might actually make it to round 4 against him, most likely. So it's going to be down to Colin to take the first swing at Danny on that winner's side to retire him down to losers early on. If not, then the honor will fall to Schnois, most likely on the winner's side. Who's on the other side of Schnois? Or Dylan, actually. Excuse me, could have the honors himself. So Schnois or Dylan's going to be the first line of defense down on loser side. Then we'll see who's going to bring the heat on the loser side. Could be one of those folks as well. Rival has decided to join us tonight. Always good to see him. He's a strong player. Second seed. You see him at the middle of the bracket here. Another strong contender that's going to go all the way to grand finals, very likely. So we have to be careful here for those in his path. Huge Ass and K-Pop as well as Need. Need versus K-Pop is going to be a great match. Need's been kind of batting above his weight limit, and K-Pop has been, I don't want to say not finding the most success, but his style is more neutral-oriented, and it's very hard to enforce that neutral style with how chaotic Street Fighter 6 is. Let's get started on some games here. I think we have Elena and DJ, which is going to be, JD and Weasel. Let's get into it right now. Oh, come on. Hold on, folks. Let me get this names fixed. Okay, so Weasel is a old standby from the pre-COVID days of our local scene. COVID caused everything to wrap up. So they're back after going to some other obligations out of the city. They returned to the city, returned to the scene now with the DJ. They were previously a Rashid and Zeku player, Cody player first and foremost, though. So good to see them back in the local. Right now fighting from behind against UJass. UJass, the new blood. Been doing quite well for themselves, but takes the game more at a leisurely pace when they have time for it, not really putting in the grind super hard. So Weasel actually has a chance here, but it's kind of a wild card. Depends on how well UJass is doing. And Weasel bringing it back from the brink, a significant life deficit, and then just grinding away over a 10-second period. Nicely done. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. God. I just gotta wait for one of my cameras to actually work here. Sorry about that. Let's just use the one that we have. It looks like Weasel was able to take that one fairly convincingly. The 2-0, love to see it. And they're gonna move on to face Rival in round 2. Aha, my camera's working. The camera of preference is operable. Well, now it's got to get found by the system. Okay, let's see who is next. I got a Blanca and a Guile. Oh man, I wonder if PL set this thing up for Sagat. Let's get Kimberly and Elaine on 4. Is this Tim? Tim and Douglas. Yes, Douglas playing with Kimberly on the left. Tim on the right with Elena. And it looks like Douglas has a game under his belt already, but Tim has round 1 of game 2. Finding the punish counter throw. Tim now looking to close this out 1-1 if they can hold this corner position. And that's something that Elena excels at, is holding the corner and maintaining the pressure. Now with the life lead. Big DI throw with the critical art in the wings. Overhead has blocked. Both players in burnout, going for the all-in was Douglas, but swiftly dodged by Tim. There it is. Douglas fighting out that second round of game 2 to bring it to a final round here, set point. Huge whip punish here. Great conversion. To the corner we go with the level 2 as well. Big damage. Level 3 for Douglas, though. Plenty of drive gauge to make something work. Has to get out of this corner a little bit more methodically. The DRC, the force jump out, taking the throw afterwards. The situation is bleak right now. They jump over, though, corner themselves. A DI from Tim, knowing that his opponent cannot DI back. Testing Douglas' habits, his reactions. Empty jump into the jab. Nothing yet. Douglas has a chance, but the overhead. Closing that one out, bringing it 1-1 now. Douglas was his set point. Tim surviving here, battling from behind. Douglas has to just lock in. Just dispatch some justice here at the corner, the dunk. Audio's late, I got you. We'll get PL fixing the leaks. Back throw. Okay, to the mid-screen, but the wake up here, Thuglo staying alive, evening it up. Going in for the pressure, goes in again with the throw, and this time Tim does not avoid it. The DP though, putting Tim back in the lead and then catching him low because he doesn't have enough health to absorb the damage on the armor. Set point now for Tim. Once behind, now ahead for the first time in the set. Douglas has to win 2 rounds in a row. That's never been the condition before. Suddenly the pressure is on. Okay, one problem solved. Now we'll work on the audio after this, though. We got our player cam working better. We got our lights on. We're getting into it. Low. Trying to find him here is Tim poking away at corner control. This is where Elena excels, but Douglas, having landed the level 3, has everything he needs, including the drive rush to get out of the sticky situation. The whip punish into the level 3. Surely enough to fist bump, already out. And that's going to do it. Douglas leaning back. That's okay. Tim flying under the radar as a quote-unquote quietly good, similar to Schnois. Let's see who's on setup 5 here. It looks like Pizza versus Kasiski. Sam stepping up to the plate next door. Hold on 1 second.
Round 2. Fight.
This is showing some Mac. Jesus Christ. Thinking, what the fuck? No, Schnois with the Blanca. Likely making short work here with Brother Mackie. Brother Mackie is somebody who is faithfully going 0-2-1-2, perhaps even 2-2 sometimes. There's the GGs, just as I'm trying to square the cameras up. We're getting a little rough here. We gotta put out some fires. Let me, yeah, Sam is yoked now. Who's Sam playing against? This is, oh my god, is this the guy? Hold on. Sam might get totally fucked. This is Smooth Moves. 2K MR from New York City. Uh-oh. The situation is dire. 2K MR from New York City or your homeboys Mai. Get your votes in now. Smooth Moves with the guile as well. It's going to be a grind fest. And this is going to be tough for Sam. You know, you have to feel out the opponent's fireball patterns and then throw your own EX fireball. Not, you know, too different from mine, but it's just the constant grind is going to be rough because Sam is somebody who enjoys a little wake-up DP between you and me. Jump in, trying to find something, fade away, looking for the shimmy or the delay. Sam setting the layer 1 out there. Smooth Move finding his way inside though with the knee, applying that pressure. The fireball game is very relentless right now. There's the EX, but snapping back and EX with his own smooth move. Just trying to battle back the gauge game so that he can trade that EX against his opponent, grind them down, just to take that EX MyFan out of the equation. It's a good strategy here. Plus frames. Overhead target combo not blocked. Sam trying to find a spacing here. Let me know about that audio still. I'll go tag in tech support when we got time. It's looking a little off. Huge punish counter low forward, linking into that level 1. Nice heads up play. Oh, punish. At least -5 right there, if not 6. Mine, especially having the tools to do it. Sam missing the opportunity. 17 seconds left, running out of time to make it work. The Yoke Man himself now without an answer as of yet. Uh-oh, big drop, the buffer coming out a little ugly. There's the DP we know him for. Smooth move, willing to eat it. Another DP, great anti-air there. Good pressure as well. It's tight, but Smooth moves, responding with the jab. Immediately when it's his turn, he's also keeping it close to his chest as well. Sam in burnout. Has all the stage space he needs to work with. Steps forward into the fireball. Good job right now mitigating plus frames on your opponent's terms. The immediate grab is going to find that overhead delay. And then the anti-air hand about to come out of burnout with a bunch of gauge. Sam now in a rather advantageous position. Kind of fell into it, funnily enough, but we'll take those. DP again, so consistent. Smooth moves, keeps trying to challenge the skies, and Sam willing to play a little bit more back, a little bit more patiently than perhaps expected from the Guile player, who is mounting quite a bit of pressure on the ground game, probably expecting his opponent to jump at least once or twice here. Okay. No conversion off that link. Maybe a little bit too far. Good string, nice and tight again. Just looking for any kind of match, but Sam, as of yet, has not been mashing. So it's going to be up to Smooth moves if he chooses to, on the pressure side, to start leaving some bigger gaps to try and find some hits. Hasn't needed to do it yet, though. Still 0-0 on the scoreboard. Love the new stage here. The sun is shining on the Highlands. Look at Sam, looking comfortable. Again, EX on EX. Smooth moves, advantage in the drive cage right now, especially after this level 3. Big damage, big drive cage damage now. Smooth moves, just has to close it out, closing in on the corner. You know, Sam is being quite more formidable than I expected. I like the Smooth moves. Is really, he's basically changed nothing. He's giving him the first degree here. Just keeping it as tight as possible. Looking for the low forwards when he can find them. Grinding out the fireball game, but otherwise not taking any risks on the pressure game. Sam not going for any parries himself. Not finding any risky play himself. Willing to oblige his opponent in the heads-up play. I'll do my part, you do yours, we'll play neutral, but the thing is that Smooth move, with that Smooth movement, finding the answers in the neutral more readily than his opponent. So Sam here has to lock in sooner rather than later. Low forward UFC to the border we go. Not a lot of damage from the scaling off the low forward. Nice anti-air. That's been Sam's wild card. Just his sauce, more or less. Not really a wild card. Great level 1 now to mount the pressure. Do we see an EX? Sam fearless going for the throw again. He's a robot. He doesn't care. He'll eat a third one. Do we see the reversal? No! He just takes it! And a slight bait. Sam actually saying to his opponent, I expect you to reversal here. Smooth move saying back, no, please, sir. I implore you. Please throw me. Thank you. Very polite Street Fighter, all things considered. Both these characters capable of being quite rude. But instead, they're autocorrect. Little leverless flash kick right there if you've ever seen one. Ranking again, 2 for 2 on the low forward PC level 1 plus frame. Sam challenging on the +1. No, that's -1. I'm sorry. Just -5 on his low forward. No, too big of a gap. And that's always the lowest rung on the ladder is, can I find and punish my opponent's slightly delayed jab? Can I find that little jab? It's the safest option. for them to potentially whiff, it's the safest option to put on the table most of the time. Level 1 again, closing it out clean. Just grinding it down in the neutral, not taking big risks once they find the knockdown. Smooth move, moving to set point here quite smoothly. Overhead. Level 2 on deck for both players. Plus frames in the grab, the DP. Sam looking so reliable on controlling the skies, but it's the ground game where this set has been decided. Taken to the air himself, punished on the air reset from the stand forward. Good block on the overhead though. The situation is absolutely dire. This is actually quick. Time of death. I'm gonna guess. Ooh, no signs of life. The body convulsing on the table. Level 3 critical art. Sam getting that gauge back. That's the most important part here. Cutting down his opponent's resources a bit as well. It's closer to even if they find one good hit. Oh my God, what a disrespectful wake-up jab, and just gonna take it just like that. Smooth move. Keeping it smooth, keeping it easy. Okay, let's take a look at the next game here. Oh shit, take those stats away. Nobody saw that. Rashid versus Marissa. I see it. Dylan. Who could possibly be fighting there? It's Kuro. Kuro saying I'd be happy to just go 0-2. I'm sorry, 0-2. I would rather not. I would like to go 2-2. Excuse me. A lot of 2-2 enjoyers in the bracket today. When I ask people, I usually like to go around and ask them what are the thoughts on the set today, score-wise. What are our ambitions? A lot of people say if I go 2-2, I'm happy. They want that even ratio. Calling out for the 3-2 for the top 8, in fact. So calling the one rare man of condition. Hopefully unfucked the player cam's my fault. Kuro here flying under the radar. I mean, it kind of speaks to itself. 2-2 is quite difficult sometimes in Salon, giving you path, giving you seating. It's a high aspiration, honestly. It shows the level of challenge that's even here on what would we consider an off day. A week after Evo, people are tired, winded, sometimes even ill. They stay home. Zach, Josh, Laika, I know some of y'all are not out there. Raihan, prior engagements, perhaps here. Kuro cleaning up this round quite convincingly here, round 1 of game 3. Both players getting a game under their belt so far. Really good to see Dylan back on Marissa. Some would say sad to see the Ed being put to death across the board by so many players, but I think to see Ed come back, so this is nice. Getting beat in the corner. Kuro on set point here. There's the DP to close it out. Puts it all on the line. Production asking if we have the new costumes as of yet. I had to shamelessly say, what? Oh, Rival versus Weasel. We're going right in. We're going right in. Let me fix the names after the fact. This is a hot match. Game 1, round 1, 77 seconds left. We're at the right-hand corner. Prisma back to the wall playing Aki instead of DJ. This is the second character that Prisma brings to the table. Rival, of course, staying true to the Luke. A Shoto player who has been steadily improving their DP capability. Certainly a member of the club. All smiles right now. Round 2, game 1. See how long that lasts. Things go to the bitter end. Weasel also ambitious for a 2-2. Would be happy with the 2-2 here. Rival, of course, seeded second, likely to get close to the finals, if not in them entirely. Huge small delays here, just catching out challengers. Perhaps Weasel even mashing a wake up, and these are just some tight meaties. The backdash being called out too. Weasel leaning back, laughing. Yeah, it's a wrap right here. Close that one out. Will we see a character switch potentially? The DJ against the Luke? Or are we going to stay with Aki? I think Weasel said my most important goal here today actually is just mindset and, you know, not trying to take the L too tough, find the lessons therein. So I like this, sticking with the character. You know, this is the matchup we've chosen to play. Let's stick with it. Let's find the answers that we've been implored to find by our opponent. Huge whiff on the anti-air, but Luckily, the overhead. Back to mid-screen we go with the sizable life lead. It's okay, the conversion dropped. Keeping cool right now would be huge, especially as you get closer to the corner. You do have the life lead, though. The escape is a little bit anxious. Rival whiffing the punish. He was close to it. You got to grab those, I guess. Maybe just a little bit too far. Good on Weasel just sneaking it out. True to their name. Nimble. Hard to pin down right now, even though they've been on the back foot for arguably most of the round. It feels like they're still able to find the victory. Kind of using their opponent's momentum against them. Rival now quite a momentous player, to be honest. Willing to go hard in the paint and then suddenly pull back. Bit of a rug puller. So I think Weasel actually, their style of play might be a good counter to sometimes those over-aggressive moments. The anti-air whiffing just a little bit early here. I wonder what that is. We've seen that twice now. Just needs a little bit more of a delay on it, and they'll actually hit the anti-air successfully plus on that space knee. But the challenge if that stands strong 6 frames, so good at controlling defensive game. Even here. Drive gauge favoring Rival, dashing forward, looking for the block. Weasel calmly stepping forward, taking the grab, the side switch, taking the mid-screen as well. Rival burned out, trying to stagger low. That's the calling card of their pressure, is that very confident stagger in their light game. The 6-frame challenge, getting caught, but not the second time. Weasel finding game 2. Rival has to lock in with some adaptations, and they are able to be made. All that little stagger pressure at the end, a lot of data there for them to go on in order to how to structure the next round of pressure here. It's going to be up to Weasel to find a good defensive option to start getting out of the quote-unquote vortex here, because Rival's definitely locked onto the target here. Look at the spacing, the pressure. Oh my God, a slight miscalculation. If they were crouch blocking, that stand roundhouse would have connected, but the stand block forcing the whiff was allowing Weasel to just barely slip out of what was an airtight situation. Now, peppering the neutral. Okay. Anti-air's good this time. Overhead is challenged. No, went a little bit too deep on the well of trickiness in the dash forward. There it is. No, the drop. What? Okay, lock in, stay cool. Rival. No! Getting called out by that Luke Fireball. Deceptively good as a tool. Rival, set point. To the corner. Backing off. This is what Rival wants. He wants you to create that space for him, and then he just does what he wants inside that pocket. So if you can call out where he's going inside that pocket, you're going to see a lot of success. But if you can't, just kind of letting him run amok right now, trying to backdash to bait a throw whiff even amongst the drop. That was a little crazy low forward, finding the mark. That's going to close it out. GG's. He's looking pretty good there. Just a little bit hard. Maybe give him a little bit too much space, but that's kind of what Rival style wants you to do. Joe and Fox, this is going to be a good match. Just next door. Let's find out what's going on here to Terry the Bison, and it looks like the Bison's up a game. Oh! GG's. I couldn't even get there in time. Okay, dog. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's take a look at the bracket real quick, see how things are shaping up. Rival moves on. K-pop versus Noodle. Oh, they're sitting down right now. Yes, sir. This is the match that the masses have been waiting to see. Fuck, I gotta get the camera down there a little bit more. These guys sitting so close. Need actually does sit close as fuck to the monitor, and it kind of makes it a little bit difficult to square this camera up on him. Evasive, out of game, and probably in game as well. Taking a look at the stats, K-pop has won all 3 times these two have ran into each other in bracket. The statistics favoring the Kimberly player. You know, but Need, a literal who did quite well outplacing their seed at EVO. I believe had the same score as K-pop, if I am vaguely correct, 5-2. I don't know if it's the same placement based on their past, but did quite well. They were like 3,000th seed, and they did much better than that, we'll say. So good on them. We're about to get into this match.
Round 1.
It's on the big screen, no pressure need with the huge jump in at the start. Even just a slight delay, finding something put out. And the neutral, you gotta be careful putting those buttons out. Just, dude, I just now look back at the screen. What the hell is going on? K-Pop unable to find his footing as of yet. 82 seconds left. It's been 19 seconds of a beatdown, but the stand forward DRC old reliable getting us back to some sort of familiar territory. The DP as well, so familiar now. Need preciously low on the drive gauge. This could get ugly so fast. And Need characteristically does not give a fuck. We may see another DP out here. Wow. K-Pop going for the reset in that moment. And Need, in that moment of hesitation, was able to come out on top. The scramble favoring the loop player right now, but K-Pop tried to set that scramble up himself, coming back to bite him. Round 1 of game 1 to loop. Good conversion, same side on the under. Nice shimmy. Rival cheering in the background, calling out every single hit. Knockdown, low, plus, tight. Begging him to press a button. Need. Oh, I like the idea of getting baited. A little bit too ready for any sort of anti-air opportunity. You are dead, sir. No. Fading back, but keeping it tight again as K-Pop with the perfect, making a statement right out the gate. Final round here. Game 1. Level 3 for both players. It's going to be an explosive round. Back throw. Dead even. Oh, no. Oh, okay. A bit of a misinput, perhaps. The side switch with the whiff punish on that crouch strong. A little bit too transparent with that mostly safe to whiff, but not entirely safe to whiff. You got to be careful. K-Pop, the claim to fame is the nice whiff punishes, the nice footsies. Oh! It's certainly not the chokes, right? Low forward. No! Needed the level 3 there. Doesn't matter. Beating on him. Need. Doesn't care. Dash forward into the throw. Finding his footing now in the offense. A whiff into the Stand Fierce DRC. What? What is happening? Oh, painful as it gets. Need a full bag of loot in this robbery attempt, and he's been successful. The heist both underway and complete at the same time, but Rival has, K-Pop has a chance to strike back game 2 here, and looking very confident in that initial game, finding their footing in the following 2 rounds after the first. So would be surprised to see this go to 1-1 rather quickly. Need has to be careful here about getting too confident. You see him expressing kind of the same options he did the first game, slightly delayed forward jump. Got to be careful about being too predictable on the field of battle here against somebody that's able to make those predictions. And now JD, a.k.a. Hugh Jash, joining me on the mic. Hello, sir.
Wow, this is an interesting matchup I'm walking into here. Need on TikTok, bit of an enigma at the Salon versus K-Pop Wani, staple.
Less of the enigma these days, but I agree with you. He was like basically literally who, and now doing quite well at EVO. In the last couple weeks, quite well here, so quickly making a name for themselves.
He might be one of those players who has that kind of phenom effect of like, how the hell do you get a read on this guy?
Absolutely. Yep, agreed. But a little bit predictable here at the opening. I was actually adjusting some cameras into the rest of it. Ooh, huge conversions. K-Pop's been looking so well, but just a slight slip through allows it to slip away. In the corner, though.
I don't think he needs, yeah, okay. I was going to say, I feel like K-Pop isn't the kind of player who ever goes for the GI. You know, he wants to like mix you when you're in burnout over and over and over again, and he doesn't want to take that risk.
Would more likely play the straight up game and hope that you make the mistakes rather than taking a big risk himself. And keeping it close to his chest works out well for round 1 of game 2. But now into round 2 here, same side on the side switch.
That was sweet. That was a great side switch right there. Need not holding the parry in time there.
I like the empty jump as well to avoid the perfect parry on the safe jump. K-Pop again keeping it close to the chest, but the low forward finds the mark. Forward carry, most important part here. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, he's going to go for the level 3. Actually, this is a good spin. You're very early into round 2. This is perfect time to spin all that super you just built.
I agree. He has to win 2 to win this anyway, so spending earlier tends to be the better gamble. Give yourself a good shot in this round, and then you have a lot of time to build up a level 3.
First time we've seen a jab mash from Knees. Doesn't matter with DP. Instead steals the show. K-Pop looking for level 3 here. Yes. Not enough to
gonna
kill.
do it.
Yeah, but get for game.
Yeah, definitely guess for game, and against Kimberly, probably one of the gnarliest guess for game you're ever going to be in.
Need surviving this and bringing this to 1 round apiece would be huge. Oh my
Huge
god.
DP, crazy, man. Oh, the burnout there.
Okay. The 2 rounds straight, very necessary for K-pop to reset the narrative. The momentum needs to go back. Because Need, I don't know if you saw, he basically stole the first game out from under K-pop's feet.
Gotcha. Ooh, an unfortunate whiff right there. Kind of just a tiny bit too late, but overall a good reaction from him.
K-pop ahead in the set for the first time now. Truly, technically ahead. Nice anti-air. And then the grab instead of the ambiguous side switch, calling out the parry that was looking for the left-right. Nice.
K-pop's block strings, especially in the corner, are just so meticulous. He's always like, he's never going to press something that's going to be like, you can counter mash with a button. Like, he knows
very
that
safe.
he can't.
And the fadeaway oftentimes so that he blocks whatever counter meshes may come out at a weird timing.
Yep.
Trying to play safe. It's working out against somebody that, like Need, who's willing to be explosive and take a lot of big risks here. Oh, catching him low. Stand fierce into the elbow. Level 2 to finish it out. No! Huge drop and no punish to stand light kick TRC, though. Locking it right back in. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, that's a better scenario when you get to save that meter and go for the level 3 instead. But I feel like there was maybe even a level 1 angle there. He was real low. But, hey, K-pop's the Kim experts. You know, he knows something I don't there. Taking the plus frames, backs off, gets the counter hit on the heavy punch, converts, and goes into the low slide. You know, I was saying this, like, he's just so varied when he's pressuring you in the corner, and that ought to do it. That's not very skilled. I think he's just done. But it's cool watching him, like, you know, he'll do 3 pressure sequences on you in the corner, and they're never going to be quite the same. Actually,
no, not enough. Not enough, bro. You lied to me.
I did lie to you.
That's okay.
And this is a throw back in the corner.
Critical art 2, plus. Nice drive reversal, bro. You're
he's
fucked.
died.
You're
What
fucked.
are you doing? Yeah, there's no way, dude. Yeah, honestly, I feel like it still did kind of showcase Need's scrappiness. He made good decisions in the pressure moments, ripping the DP on that first round, and then making a good choice not to there, and a good back throw to get the corner positioning set up again. He just kind of a little too late in that scenario.
Schnois and Kuro now. Schnois with the Bison on the left-hand side, and Kuro on the right with the Rashid Ever Faithful. Both these guys kind of preferring both these characters. These are the mains.
2 very strong players here. Schnois definitely with a better Salon record, but both of them tickling that 1900 range online, so they know their characters real well. Let's just see if Kuro can come up with really a game plan for Schnois, not one for Bison.
Schnois just fundamentally sound. Kuro has a very nice Street Fighter 6 game. I think his Street Fighter game also kind of nice as well, but Schnois has just got a really strong fundamental Street Fighter game to play straight up. So Kuro being back against the wall, the corner, the contain game with the M Bison, this is where Schnois wants to eat, and he is eating right now.
Schnois that kind of player who can drop like 3 combos on you and still smoke you, and you're just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, how are you right neutral that many times?
And Schnois was not looking too happy, kind of shaking his head a little bit, as you should be. Constantly critical of yourself, the grind, the will to keep winning in the Daigo book that he wrote.
Okay, so
I think he was losing a lot at the time, which was kind of funny.
having a drink and a good time, that's not the way to win Salon.
It could be.
Could be? Okay, that's good news for me.
All right here. Plus, towards the corner. Throw. I mean, it's starting clean, but Schnois just has to find one exit, turn the tables, and then Kuro could be in a world of hurt. Level 3 on both sides.
That looked like a delayed drive rush low forward. I kind of like that mix-up. A lot of times people kind of go for that late stand, kind of fuzzy against the overhead.
2 throw whips as well. It's getting a little bit scrappy here. Kuro, you see the scramble so far favoring him.
Huge block.
This is the side switch. This is the moment where Bison starts to excel. The trade starts things off. Do we just spend it? No.
You didn't have the bomb on him. If you had the bomb on him, that was a kill. Okay, good parry to protect against the overhead, but you still got to take these frames. The bomb detonates, you go in, you're still in the corner. Like,
what a tech to get that.
You got a good tech, but you didn't get out.
Oh, and the air to air again. Here's the scramble moment. Kuro's been doing well in the scramble moments. He can no longer take a throw. No more.
Okay, goes for the tech probably there, expecting it.
What?
Ooh, burnout. Huge overhead, but no, that's death.
Nice chip out. Bro, did
Smart.
he drop that?
No.
Right? Kuro had
Kuro dropped the
okay,
overhead
all right, just
conversion
making
for
sure, because
sure.
I switched the cans, was ready to ramble about the final round. All of a sudden, brother just dropped it right straight in front of us. Oh, my God. Schnois getting some brief reprieve. Unexpected for him to be at the mercy of a combo drop like that. Careful now. Kuro finding some momentum in the narrative here.
Okay, on hit, reset into the throw, keep him guessing. Takes the pressure again, throw again. He's so good at varying up his offense when you're in the corner. You don't really know.
Yep.
He really is the 50-50 machine that you need to be to win on a character kind of like Bison.
It's good at keeping it fresh.
Yep, for
So
sure.
important to be fresh.
-2, you're
I
still
love the low
fine.
forward calling out kind of the spacing trap situation. They're burned out now. Kuro
This
at the
meter
mercy of the
situation's unwinnable.
at the mercy of his poor meter management, just like you said, untenable, and loses the round because of it. Now Schnoi's set point.
Yeah, that's something I've definitely been working on in my gameplay, and I think something that Schnois has locked in a lot is you don't really care about trying to burn the opponent out so much as keeping them under that 3-bar range. If they have less than 3 bars, they can't drive rush out of the corner, and they're jailed so hard. So if you set that goal correctly with meter management, you can really control the pace of the game way earlier than like a lower ranked player like myself would.
Guys, how does the audio sound? I hope it sounds good. Let me know if there's any desync to your knowledge, but hopefully it's better now. Harry's in
huge bait
neutral
on the
jump.
throw.
Yes, sir. Kuro looking to bring this one round apiece,
That's a
potentially
classic.
2 guesses away. And he saves a full bar of super going into the final round of game 2. Still set point for Schnois, but Kuro has all the tools he needs to get 2 tornadoes on screen. That's tough.
Yeah, okay. Still got to have a bar before he can rip a level 2, so that's a small window for Schnois to work with. Unfortunate delayed overhead.
What the fuck was that?
What do you mean? I feel like that's classic.
Ah!
Drive rush into overhead?
Are we
You gotta
just
test.
fucking sending shit like that? Come on. I thought we were built a little different. I thought there was some methodology
Yeah,
happening
if
here.
that shit hits, you'd be getting hyped for it, all right? That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
But he got literally grabbed out of your DRC. Ooh, level 2. Could get one more. This is come down to the beatdown, so a lot of super meter.
You can take a lot of throws with your Schnois, though.
Okay, then we want the corner carry here principally for Kuro because we can build the other 2 bars in the scrap that ensues in the contain game. No,
This
Schnois
is rough.
bust into the throw.
Okay.
Nice bust out. Yeah, good.
Necessary.
Meter very similar.
I thought we were going to see maybe a cross-cut DP right there working out for him. -2, but the drive situation for Kuro is, again, terrible. But Schnois the first to burn himself out. A sliver of health and a bad burnout.
Ah. Okay.
Man,
We're gonna go over to
that's
smooth.
exactly that situation I was talking about, where if you just manage the meter such that you can't drive rush cancel, and you drive rush cancel, the player on offense just wins. They're just like, okay, sweet, you burnt yourself out,
Yep.
trying to get out of the corner, and now you're dead.
I mean, Kuro was just starting to be a little bit overwhelmed there. We saw some autopilot stuff come out. That overhead during the DRC, and then getting beat by a mash during that string where literally you can't afford to let them mash. Not a good look. But on to the next match we go here. This is going to be smooth moves with the guy on the left from New York City, actually. 2KMR player looking to go to grand finals here themselves, coast to coast, versus a hometown hero, Kasiski, on the Blanca.
Now, if you know, our history repeats itself, from what I've heard, Danny pretty happy in the Guile matchup. Doesn't think it's bad. So I'm curious.
It's always
curious how
a
it's gonna
hotly
go.
contested topic, the Guile Geef matchup between Guile and Geef players, because Guile players will insist that Geef is very good in that matchup. Geef players, of course, insisted that characters that are so good at neutral do pretty well versus grapplers. And now at the corner, the bust out from Smooth moves has to pull out the flash kick. We didn't see that earlier in the bracket.
Kasiski been sticking with this, I want to say new character, but at this point it's just his character,
Yeah.
Blanca, for a while. Clearly likes the way the character operates, so
Fits his play style.
willing to work through it. Plays Blanca a little bit differently than Joe does or than Tommy. He's not really a mix monster, and he's not quite as restrained as Joe is, so it's interesting seeing this kind of third beast emerge among our Blanca, our big Blanca set in Seattle.
Falls out, but challenged, canceled, closed out, round 1, game 1.
Maybe he'd be a little tighter with the setup there. Clearly aware that that was not real when he tossed the doll.
Dude, if this tiny bug floating around in this production room is a fucking mosquito, I'm gonna go insane. If it's not, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Bug, you can be cool with us, but if you are a mosquito, this means work. Plus frames, throw, corner. Not as fun as the match, I assure you.
Fair enough.
I like Smooth move, spacing himself out, challenging the spacing a little bit with the forward movement before feeling confident to place the boom on screens from a further distance.
Yeah, this matchup also sucks for Blanca. I mean, very linear approach off of the ball. It pretty much fully eliminates it into booms, so this is just not fun if you're Blanca.
You're dead. It's not fun. It's toast. Game 1, going to Smooth move, making it look quite clinical here. Kasiski maybe a little unfamiliar in the Guile matchup. I mean, if you're picking up a new character, sometimes it's hard to. This is where the weaknesses start to apply. The smaller the smaller blind spots. You know, how do you play the finer points of this matchup?
He needs to be using slide against the boom pressure.
We haven't
and
seen
I haven't
any
seen
slides.
him do it yet. So until he proves that he can do that, it's really kind of open season for smooth moves and booms.
Kasiski kind of
Big
plays
bait, though, right there. And actually a smart meter play there. Goes for it, grabs the parry there, too. That's actually huge. It's a burnout, and this is guaranteed. Damn, what an absolute ripper of a comeback from Kasiski. Never mind.
just as quickly as Smooth finished it. Kasiski picks up the next round in game 2 here.
Yeah. Oh, damn, he does it again. That's two
We don't need
openings in a
slide
row.
where we're from, bro. We don't need slide out here in
Apparently not.
Seattle.
Seattle built different.
Plus, grabbing the parry.
Another grab on the
Smooth
parry.
showing he wants the challenge immediately. Kasiski trying to call that out with the throw tech. It's not there.
You can see it getting to him, too, there, because Guile is the character where you do not jump bait this guy because he's a one-button VP, but didn't have the charge ready that time, wasn't ready for it. Kind of shows that Smooth Moves is getting a little stressed out by this block pressure.
Kasiski throwing the overhead in there, too, trying to get that down charge off the table.
No whiff punish on the whiff medium punch.
And he's trying to link off of the stand roundhouse.
Oh, no! You're dead. That's it.
Huge, huge.
Damn,
Nice read.
Kasiski came out like a new man right there. He took barely any damage that whole set.
Big
or that whole
adaptation.
game.
Smooth Move playing very binary, I would say, right now. Very close, very tight in how they approach the game. And then they suddenly decided to flip the table and take a couple more risks here. Kasiski was one step ahead. They knew when the risks were coming, and instead they got out in front of it and closed that up quite quickly.
Yeah, and you can see the fear on the booms now due to those 2 round start jump-ins. Like, I mean, he's just not tossing him out like he was in game 1.
But it's tough, you know. Kasiski now has to do with the adaptation. Smooth did get the
tries
missed
the
the
DP.
flash kick. Oh no, the Fierce afterwards was looking for the Sonic Boom. That's how far ahead he's playing. The meaty Sonic Boom off the flash
Tommy.
kick knockdown. Yeah, the Tommy, the side switch now. Has to recover his footing here.
Oh, I
after
love
big
that. The
flip.
slide. Finally, he gets it. And that was a great setup. He saw it. That was amazing. He really was in. He was putting himself in a situation where there was only one thing to look for, and it was a boom. And he goes for the slide.
Finally, we find the slide. Okay, yeah, you can finish this up. PL coming in trying to call JD for his match. JD saying, "Sir, I need to see the rest of the set."
Yeah, I gotta know.
Fair enough.
This is a heater.
Stand strong. No DRC there, so Kasiski not blind sending the DRCs here, not allowing Smooth Moves to autopilot into the drive reversal against any potential pressure.
This might be one of those interesting scenarios where Kasiski's kind of lack of, let's say, lack of desire to use some of the clear approach tools like ball actually plays to his advantage.
Side switch reset. No! Tried to get too cute. What was that? Now burned out as well.
Yeah, he's got enough health that, like, even if he eats the DI here, it's okay.
What a check.
Yeah, just take this. This is good.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We can eat this. Breakfast, lunch,
Oh,
dinner.
huge drop. What is happening?
Oh, no, dude. The setups are too optimal. They're playing on PS5s out in New York. They don't know. Ooh.
Oh, huge.
No. Reeling back in his chair and the game. Smooth
This
moves
is right
going
on the
down to the
edge.
loser's side.
Oh,
No, not
drop.
yet. Doesn't choose to go for it.
What is
Autocorrect.
this?
Shimmy attempt is not good. Kasiski's defense has been looking great so far, but will it be as
Oh,
undoing?
no. Oh, he went under it. He went under
Side
it.
switch now.
Huge.
Oh, shit. I pressed the button. I got too excited.
Holy shit.
There
Oh,
it is.
smack. Goddamn. An early descent. New York, get out of here.
Holy.
All right, I gotta run.
Whoa. Easy, JD. All right, JD is going to go play his game. Not get out of here, but please. Well done. Well, that was a great read. The slide was just off the tables and maybe a more obvious answer in that moment to what was happening. Hold on, we're getting into this shit here real quick. Hold on. Terry Marissa, I think we're going to get into the Fox versus Dylan situation here. Dylan back on the Marissa. Fox staying true to the Terry. Both these guys flirting with Sagat, but not finding the inner tiger, if you will. Here we go. Command grabs out. Fox on the left of the Terry. In the Highlands, despite it all, no Sagat to be seen, but we are seeing some Tigers. With punish here, anti-air, the contain game from Dylan now quite monstrous. The plus frames forcing the burnout. Fox trying to respond in time, but the wheel kick gonna beat him to the punch. John squaring up against Rival down there as well. This is another good set that we'd love to watch. Fuck, man, we don't have enough eyeballs for all these matches. Corner situation, Fox. As a player, I think that Fox is not as granular as he needs to be when he's getting down to, you know, the smaller timing shifts and the spacing shifts. If Dylan's able to just lock in and maybe call out maybe some bigger thresholds of risk that Fox is going to go to more readily, maybe like a perfect parry on any sort of special move that he's putting out there and just unexpectedly picking out. Ooh, speaking of perfect parries, Fox's perfect parries have actually gotten quite good. So obviously seeing some improvement from Fox. Great call out on the uncharged gladiators. You're actually going to be able to kill here. If you don't go to level 3, you could preserve the gauge. He doesn't want to risk it. I think it's a wise choice. Rather just play the straight up game in the final round than risk losing the coin toss on the previous round. Good call from Fox, showing confidence in their play as well. Dylan now 3 bars under his belt, 1 game apiece. Should have mentioned that. Fox has taken 1 already. Big whiffs, no punish. Empty jump, no parry. Looking a little scuffed up is Dylan. Fox, on the other hand, bit of dirt on those shins, but no blood yet. Huge whiff punish. Didn't get much off of it though. The throw is in. What's the defense here? You got to be careful not to crack. I like the walk forward. His thumb on that there, and I like how Dylan just kind of hovered in. Knew that he'd be looking at a loser's run earlier than anticipated in the bracket, and K-Pop a great candidate to send him down early on. Go with the corner and the knockdown. Things could start getting nasty. No, too far away, and it was the right option too. Just the wrong spacing. So unfortunate. Rival on the right track, but making it look like a bit of a struggle there for a moment. K-Pop though, back against the wall, knockdown in the corner, no buttons pressed here. Rival trying to find him, gets a trade and a poke, but not much else. The whip punish, going straight to the level 3. Wants to get that buff in game quickly, but also K-Pop giving himself as much time as possible to build another level 3 for potentially the final round if this goes all the way. At the very least, a level 1 to close out this round. Knockdown. Level 3 could be spent here, and he will. Rival maybe had a level 2 round here, chose to go with all 3 bars. Maybe a little bit dismayed at the less than optimal resource management, but you're happy just to get the fucking round, honestly. This is a close one. You don't want to fuck around here. Both players stabbing in the neutral here, some safer options. Kimberly with the side switch on that was actually crazy. Rival just blocking the wrong way. You just don't see that much in modern day fighters now. F indeed. Oh, it's back. Oh, don't tell PL. Are you sure? Are we good? Close mid-screen. No, cancel. That was it. And you saw Rival reeling back, knowing himself that that was the final hit. Now, K-Pop. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not for set point, though. Only Rival on set point here. K-Pop has to bring this 1-1. No, huge whip punish. Burns himself out for it. Oh, delayed jab. Overhead has level 2, which will kill. Great call out on that stagger. It is Rival's calling card going for that light stagger. K-Pop so aware of that habit, calls it out to close the round out. Now 1-1. Both players even in the set. At the corner, K-Pop with the contain game here. Does a lot of fading away and trying to find some whiffs. Now going for the meaties with the can setup. Keeping everything very, very safe. That's the strategy here. Another throw. Again. So safe. I mean, it's the threshold for what K-Pop is willing to give up is so low. And Rival can play into that a little bit, but getting your footing there can sometimes be a little bit difficult because K-Pop's leaving precious few gaps to do so. There it is. Finds that button a little bit earlier on in the fadeaway. Didn't allow it to whip. Now has found some traction. Rival side switch. Plus, at the corner, space out. Trapped, but no conversion. K-Pop with a great challenge. The level 3 ripped again early in round 2. A lot of this match is being decided by the resource management on K-2. A lot of this match is being decided by the resource management on K-Pop side. Great job here. Finding the stagger off the walk forward. But the block. Knuckle puts his opponent in there too, and then wrapping him up in the level 3. Another good spin. Both these guys understanding that they're going to go in the final round with quite a lot to work with, so they're not afraid to rip the level 3 here and now. Neck and neck. Rival going to find his way out of burnout first, but K-Pop with the life lead and the stage position lead. Rival willing to give up the rest of the stage just to get out. Oh, the slide recovered too quickly now. Going in for the mix. The tech is huge. K-Pop with a significant lead. Now Rival has to hold the mix after spending his own. Spins another. The stagger is in, but it's not challenged, nor does it find anything. Oh, so careful for that DP is K-Pop. Now trying to find the DI. Wouldn't be surprised to see some jumps from Rival here. K-Pop looking for something, getting a little bit corny, challenging the actions. Oh, the trade does not go in Rival's favor. The bumps are out. Oh, shit. And we can get into the next match, which is going to be... I see Tommy and Sam. I see Colin playing against Smooth. I think the new guy. Oh, is he moving somewhere else? He's moving to this setup over here. I see. So this is the gentleman from New York, the the Guile player versus the local hero Colin, who will be stepping up to the plate soon. Dylan versus Rival. In the meantime, in the wings here. While we wait for these guys to get set up, thanks for joining me, fellas. Appreciate it. Gonna get started here soon. This is Dylan and Rival right now, but we are gonna switch over to Colin and New Guy as soon as they get started. They're just taking their time.
Round 1. Fight.
Explosive start here already. That is the way that Nick Knuckle plays. You see these guys in the background gesturing. We're going to get to watch their match here soon. We do want to see Colin playing versus the guy from New York. That very soon. Big splat. Rival might be. This is loser side, right? No, this is good. No, this is loser. I'm sorry. This is to get into top 8 between Rival and Dylan. I'm just checking in on Colin and New Guy. Hold on. We're just checking in. Don't worry. Rival losing round 1 of game 1. Okay, now we're going to get into it. Smooth, the Guile on the left, on the right, Colin, the local hero. Colin has been making a meteoric rise at the Salon. Starting out at that humble 1500 level, now surging past 1800, threatening 2000 fast. The Street Fighter 6 game has been honed to an extreme precision. Now, he is honing his Street Fighter game, the real underlying fundamentals, the shifts in timing, the I know you know, the Yomi game, the decision making, making jukes in the mind's eye of your opponent. That's the part we have to improve on next. Huge perfect parry. Trying to close out that first game. Sorry, first round of game for Collins. Guile, 2K, MR player from New York, Smooth moves. Quite a high-level Guile player here. You know, we'll say 1800 to 2K. I'm not sure of his background, but he is quite impressive already. You can't be blazing the opposition, you know what I'm saying, but we're happy to have him here. You're welcome. Haven't really thought about Guile versus Aki. A couple of these bozos just want to follow these fireballs in to start the pressure. I think Aki kind of has the better options in the anti-fireball game to kind of gain some initiative in the neutral, which means Smooth Move going to be playing that back foot game, calling out taking full advantage of it, and then roasting him in the first game, 2 rounds straight. Game 1 under his belt. This is the battle to get into losers top 8 as well. Winner of this match will fight against the winner of Dylan versus Rival, chest next door. finding that hit early. Quick punish on the jab, wake up, smooth moves, trying to find some disrespect here. Colin dropping the combo, not missing a beat on the follow-up. Goes into the reset off of that strange tempo from the scramble. Great situation for him. That's more of a Street Fighter game that you're looking at, is using that shift in timing, the tempo, even the unexpected moments that you weren't expecting yourself. You're leveraging them for yourself. Great options here. Bringing the command grab out in that moment. Otherwise, a fairly transparent command grab option. Fist bumps out for Dylan and Rival. I'm wondering who won there. My money says Dylan. We'll see. Big dash forward to catch the parry hold. Plus, safe. Busting through. Right back at you, though. Colin put an EX on screen right after his opponent. Trade on the flash kick. Smooth moves. A little dismayed by that. You saw him shaking his head going, come on, man. But into the splat we go. Walk forward to get some bar. Into the optimal meterless root. Frame kill plus into the throw. Can take one more throw before it's guessed for games. The drive reversal from Colin, getting him out of the corner. Back to mid-screen, looking for the shimmy on the stand. Roundhouse wasn't there, putting the fireball out. The overhead is in instead. The critical art is going to be able to close this round out, potentially the set. You gotta be kidding me. This is, where did the match go? Did you just press the fucking button there? Oh, okay, all right. You freaked me out. Production just came in and pressed literally anything, and it fucking, woo! That was the pivotal moment. Okay, he lives. But then Colin closes it out. Dude, what is this? Oh, it's you. Sorry. Is that you changing shit? It just keeps switching. All right. Well, Colin wins. Just to clarify, I'm on. Hold on. Let me mute up. No worries. We are trying to. Oh, no worries. We are trying to. Oh, it is 4 and 3. Right, just 5. Are we on top 5 now? I mean top 8. Excuse me. Oh, you're using the mouse. Sorry, brother. It might only be in game. Yeah. What's going on with the alt-tabbing? Raihan, relax, okay? Don't ask the questions that everybody's fucking thinking. We're getting into top 8 here soon. I literally have no fucking idea what that was. That's okay. PL is gonna go get the, what is it? The summer costumes? Oh man, they gotta go through like 900 menus. Let me look at the bracket here. Okay, top 8. Wow, we are spaced out. Whoa. Is there a fucking game going right now? No, there's not. All right, let's look at the bracket here. Danny versus Schnois. So like we said earlier, Schnois is going to have to be the first opponent. Tommy got to play against Danny. I'm sure that was fun. So Schnois is going to be the first of the bros that has to take down Danny and send in the loser side before the first of 3s occur. And then K-Pop versus Kasiski. That'll be an interesting match with the Blanca. Likely a pick for Kasiski. K-Pop staying true to the Kim. And now on the other side, do I just have to refresh this fucking page? Come on, man. Are we not keeping score? We don't know. We just haven't updated the fucking bracket yet. This guy right here, this guy sitting down, it's his fault. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. We saw Colin win this one. We will expect that Dylan won that one. We saw Tommy just move on. Tommy in top 8. Hello. Well done, Tommy. And then from here, I would expect Need. But Kuro could also very just as easily get into this top 8 side. So we're cooking right now. We're cooking. Let me go out there and harass and find out what's going on. And then we'll get started with our top 8, okay? All right.
Street Fighter 6.
We will be starting top 8 very shortly. Bear with me. Bear with me. PL trying to find out. Oh, no. He's like, I have to enable the internet. Are you coming in here just to talk? He asked me why not. Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
What was Mason's tiger name that you gave him?
Mighty Tiger.
Mighty Tiger.
How did he do? How did Mason do?
He went 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Yeah.
2 and 2. That's what everybody was hoping for.
I was gonna go for Slim Tiger with him.
Slim Tiger.
Yeah.
Slim Tiger would definitely be Leica if he were to pick Tiger.
All right. Yeah, we don't need to elaborate on that one.
We didn't.
All right.
You kind of did in that moment,
Only
in that
to you.
declaration.
Just to you, baby.
Mason, though, the 2-2 princess here. Who else was the 2-2 princess? You were.
Me,
You
I
made
was.
the 2-2.
Yeah, I
Fox
did it.
was the 2-2 princess.
Although,
Was Douglas
was that on
also.
stream? I had a close one with Colin. Went final game, final round against him. Should have won it. I had 2 drops where I didn't know a meter. I don't know any meter build routes on Elena.
You needed the super.
I need to learn. Yeah, I was like 1 normal away from a level 3 that was going to kill, but I didn't get it, and then I went for the level 2 and it didn't kill.
All of my sympathy for you and your lack of knowledge with this character that you profess to enjoy.
I'm not upset about it though.
Well, good, because I need
Just
I need
taking
to
notes.
change. Can you do me? You want to do me a favor?
Yeah,
That
what's
would be
up?
so tight. Do you want to get me the laptop that PL's using? Because I got to change the.
Is he on
You know
it
what?
right now?
Actually, you know what?
I got it.
You yap, and I'll go over here and fix it.
Okay. Alrighty, as we continue with our technical difficulties, Raihan, I see you. Coded it up in the chat. The alt tabbing, couldn't tell you, man. Something's wrong. I'm trying to fix it. PL's on the case. All right, there's cheering coming from it. Hopefully, PL's worked his magic and we're back in the mix here. There's one man I trust to fix a computer. It is PL himself. All right, looks like we got Dr. Danny Pham lining up next to Schnois. This is a matchup that you're surprised if you don't see when you come to the Salon. Should be seeing these two clash pretty much every single week. What is Joe's seed in the bracket right now, Red? What's he at? All right, he doesn't know, but it's high. It's 4. He's the 4 seed. Yeah, that sounds about right. Who's above him? Danny, Rival, and apparently this random New Yorker who got double eliminated before he even hit any of the top 3 Salon heights. So goes to show that MR is maybe not the whole picture when it comes to running tournament brackets. Either that or Seattle's just cracked. All right, sitting down here. It's going to be interesting to see what Schnois brings up to the table. At this point, Schnois got good enough that Danny had to come up with a plan specific to Joe, figure out what to do. But now it's Joe's turn to prove that he's not a one trick, that he can vary it up to fight against a player at Danny's caliber, which is Danny. If you never fought him, if you just look from afar, you might think, oh, this guy's pretty good at Geef, but he will absolutely pick you apart. And if you're one of the good players at the local, he has a very tailored strategy to not just your character, but you as a player if he has to run into you a lot. Joe, he plays 3 different characters. Blanca easily should have the best matchup, but he's had a few strings of good luck running the Bison into it, even though that is supposedly not great. I think mostly due to the EX Psycho Crusher being in such a bad scenario. Blanca has this one advantage over Honda or Bison, where he bounces really far off you when he does his linear approach. And normally that's not great. Normally that actually makes him worse on the approach. But in this matchup where it puts you all the way outside of throw range, it can be a huge blessing.
I'm fucking back. Okay, the labels have been changed. We're about to get into it. Danny's saying my controller is not working. Oh. Must be the eye on the screen. Yeah, let's see what's going on.
Looking very confused. Concerned. Neither of these players over Evo, as far as I know. Both of them. Still
Neither,
fresh.
yeah.
Not jet lagged.
Danny looking to get a response on the test thing.
Looks like it's back and working a little bit. He's missing the button here. Is the triple hits is just for EX Lariat on V, correct?
Those things cycle that. Thank you, sorry. Remember when I was young? How old were you? I'm 35. Back then, there was something you would just reach for something without saying anything, and if one of your homies got it, you were like, "Dude, I gotta use the force."
Use the force.
Yeah. Don't listen. Okay.
Don't think I read
Danny
that one.
pointing, gesturing, gesticulating.
Just want to bring back odds are. The world's lacking that ever since we went virtual and we don't hang out in person anymore.
We don't. But here we are. Ironically, Danny saying, "I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't know what the hands up thing." Shnoy's going like.
We put all our computers in one room
This
and
is
it
a-
forced everyone to come to it.
This is a button check. You can see Shnoy's hands off. We're button checking right now. He just wants to test out something. And he says the team's fine.
All right. Well, that's that.
Very good.
2 controller players duking it out. I was gonna say who will win, but this is a pretty one-sided matchup. I want my boy Joe to kick ass here. I want to see what he's got. But that's Dr. Danny Pham, and it's no easy task.
No, not at all. But this is our one chance to send Danny down to loser's side with the first of 2 without giving him the benefit of the first of 3. So this is where we actually
Is
can
Rival
win.
still in it?
Let me
Losers,
check
it
because
looks
we
like.
had late reports. We didn't actually get to see. It looks like Dylan won that, so no.
Oh,
Rival
damn.
also.
So, yeah, Rival's
all the
out.
top seeds going down early on. Danny.
Wow. Huge burnout
Excuse
early.
me, sorry. Shnoyce has been wanting to find a chip in the armor of Danny here. This has been so difficult because Danny always so knowledgeable about the
Huge
race.
DI right there, though. Was very aware of the wake-up wheel kick option.
Yeah. Great answer.
Oh, big jump, but unfortunately, since he went for the forward jump and stupid idiot lunges so far forwards, didn't get the punish. Need to land at very least with a cross-up button for that to work. Unfortunately, went for the
Huge.
short ball, got scooped for his troubles.
Look at that face. He's like, where did it go wrong? It was looking so good.
It really was.
We saw the stats on the screen just for reference. But, you know, Shnoyce has been able to do it before.
Yeah.
But can he do it again?
It's first to 2 territory, and he was looking good in that first round, so I'm not going to count him out or anything. But
No, you can't.
all right. Goes for the grab. Really keeping his distance here. Now that level 3 is on the table, it makes it so much harder when
Nice
you
anti-air,
have to
same
contend.
side. Level 2, what do we think here? Are we spending too much here, or are we just setting it up?
No, you just go
setting
for
it up.
it.
What's Danny's answer? Drive reversal is so good. Drive reversal able to beat the timing for your delay
That's
very
huge.
slightly to bait out the actual delay.
Okay, goes into the DP, gets one more follow-up, a reset, and moves Blancachan again. Oh, okay, he didn't know if the forward jump that set up.
Okay. One game apiece.
Perfect.
This is the tough spot to be in, though, as anybody. When you're playing against Geek, he has the level 3. Now he has the nuclear option. It's a totally different game.
It is, but I'll still take this scenario over him with a round and a level 3 available, you know? Like, good on Shnoyce to keep the pressure up, trust that he's not going to rip it too early, and get himself this far.
Big spin on the whiff, light kick DRC, the light
Believe
chain
in it.
reset. Looking for a jump as Danny. It's not there from Shnoyce.
Yeah, and he's getting dangerously close to level 3 killing, so really it's one anti-air or one light conversion away. No
Go.
anti-air.
Plus, there it is, finds the jump forward.
And that's it. If you bust out, yeah, you're dead. Okay. Go next.
Tough situation. You know, Danny able to grind down in that final round. This is what makes it so tough with that level 3 on board. He has to basically do a bunch of little chips to you in the neutral, and if he can get you close to or beyond 50%, the threat of the level 3 just becomes astronomical.
Yeah.
Every guess, he's like, okay, this is either going to close the game out or put us a guess for game. So Shnoyce has to stop the bleeding super early on when the level 3 is on the table.
Okay. Trying to bait out a lariat, I'm guessing. Good DP to shake up the string pressure, make him think twice, but I have to see something.
You know, we miss having Jake Ryan here, I just have to say. It's tough. We
To
miss
not-
the Jake Ryan. Just him not being here, it's like, oh, Jake's not here.
Yeah.
Ooh, big cross up to get out. Safe enough to trade, though, going in Danny's favor to maintain.
Oh,
But
huge.
the DI,
Oh,
not
but
a
he
big
didn't
conversion.
convert.
Save,
Okay,
picks
so
up
good.
anyways. Scramble favors Danny. Be careful,
Well, but
Schnois.
the meter situation, if you
Yeah.
just get
Oh!
no,
Oh,
what
no,
the
he fucked it
fuck?
up. He fucked it up.
Oh,
It's
but
okay.
a good jump. Heads up, heads up. I like it. Knew that he could take a hit there. Definitely the right call to hold up. Danny had to start taking gambles with that much of a life deficit and no meter regain. So, man, that a rare situation where Lariat plays nicely with a cross up. He's fine.
Safe,
He's fine.
neutral, catches the lariat, actually.
Okay, level 2 activation in the corner. This is as good as it gets when you are fighting Danny. He does not. Oh, big jump. Okay, I like it. He made him think about it.
Calling out or trying to call out the parry, so Danny has to think twice. As a stubborn player, he may just go for the parry immediately again, and Schnois calls it out. As I say it 2 times in a row, Danny says, give me the perfect parry to start the game. I'll take the drive reversal instead. Almost has level 3.
No, the level
no, and
3.
he doesn't even need it.
That's painful. I think Joe was probably just like, fuck, here comes the level 3, I'm dead.
Set point for Danny, and now we have to see, can Schnois stop the bleeder early on?
Okay, big.
Huge DP. Oh,
Man, that was clutch. I think you got to be taking those gambles if he gets in on you.
it was necessary.
No level 2 easily accessible here. He has a whole bar and a quarter that he has to build up here.
Now level 3 kills. This is really hard.
This is so hard. Is he just going to... Yeah. Knows he's so afraid of the level 3. Goes for the hard jump read there. And now it's just his game. He can play so far back. He can play so casual with that massive health pool. There's just no rush. Wow.
Fuck!
What the fuck?
And whatever. Okay.
Moving
Danny
on.
moves on to winners finals.
I
He makes it to first to 3 territory.
There were some good signs of life from Joe there. I feel like he had a couple things going that he wasn't doing before. I think the heads up on the resets, knowing to hold up in those situations, and his level 2 pressure, going for grab after grab, sticking to, like, if you're going to keep being stubborn, I'm going to keep being stubborn.
Yeah.
You showed some good signs.
Yeah, I actually love the framing of there were good signs of life. Oh, no, the situation is dire. But
You got to change your, it's kind of like you're not always going to go up the MR as you improve as a player. You got to look
No,
for what you're
of
getting
course
better
not.
at, and this is one of those situations. This is way harder than the ladder.
of course. Very funny nonetheless. K-pop Kasiski, this is going to be more of a stand-up, less cheesy. Both these guys, I think, could do with adding a little bit more cheese to the...
We saw a little out of Kasiski, though. He was doing the hops into the corner and stuff.
And this is maybe what Blanc is a good character for him to kind of force it out of him.
cheesiest.
And K-pop already plays a character that's very capable of that kind of style of play. So him to turn that dial up is a little bit more natural. So we'll see how that much comes into play against a character that's kind of unconventional to Blanc. It's an interesting matchup. I don't really know
And
what
both,
to say about it.
Both these players, similar. I won't say play styles, but similar mindsets in how they play, and both equally skilled. I'd say. I think these guys are pretty neck and neck when it comes to a
Oh, I
tournament
agree.
bracket.
100%.
This
I mean,
could
let's
really
look
go
at
either
the
way.
statistics. 5-2.
Quite heavily in
Kasiski's
Kasiski's favor.
I think that a lot of these matches occurring. Look
Pre-Blanca,
at the rating.
mostly.
I don't want to. But is it rated higher? I broke my glasses. I'm not
No,
gonna
they're
lie.
very close. It's 1675 for Kasiski and 1663 for K-pop.
Right,
So
okay.
neck and neck. I think it's just a player thing. And,
It's hard
and I'm
to
guessing
say.
a lot of that comes from the Bison days.
Right.
Maybe even a couple from the Kami era. Don't know if that snuck into the ranked system or not.
Yeah. Well, this will be an interesting one. The Blanc is a pretty decent fit for Kasiski. He's a guy who likes to move around and press, crouch, and medium punch. What the fuck is going on? I'm not even gonna find out what's going on here. Let's take a look. My favorite thing to do.
Conversation being shared.
The settings. Anyways, yeah, these guys are going to be looking for whiff punishes on both sides. They're going to be pressing a lot of safe buttons in the neutral. So we're going to be seeing a lot of stand medium kick from Kimberly, a lot of crouching medium punch from Blanca. Kasiski, we saw very little slide from him, but importantly, you were here when we were watching that.
Yeah.
He brought the slide out when it mattered. So he's
He did.
keeping those tools. It's going to be up to K-pop to kind of sniff out when he wants to go to those moments. So he's going to be looking more for what causes this man to rotate through the layers on my initiative, on my dime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The
no
way that I want
fireballs
to.
in this matchup also, so it's really dealer's choice on when you whip out a certain tool. The slide becomes kind of not all that useful in this one, but stuff like the hop, for instance, which you whipped out really
How
early.
would the slide be useful? Oh, we're getting into it. Holy shit. No longer having to buy time, we can finally get into the match.
All right, here we go.
Are we gonna do a button check here, or is this for real? Nope.
This is a button check.
We are so fucking mean.
All right, well.
That's okay. Oh, I think we just want to watch out for any sort of potential update shader hitching too. But
Yeah, I definitely
that's
got hit by
been-
that in one of my matches on the new
Whoa,
stage.
you don't have to like say that.
I won. Okay, it worked out.
Hit him with the
The
shader
new
hitch
stage,
tips.
when the new stages load in, they really do not fully.
It's not
fully
fair
preload
when
that
they
shit.
say preloading shaders, they're lying to you. Anyways, here we go. Game one, winner's side top there. K-Pop and Siski, very likely contenders for this spot in the bracket. And lo and behold, here they are.
Huge anti-air combo right there. I like that. Okay, very nice. This is one of the situations where Kim's neutral, it revolves around one button that is possibly the best button in the game. I mean, that stand medium kick is insane. It's super fast and it's super efficient, but you do get outranged by a lot of Blanca's normals because her heavies don't play the same role as that stand medium kick. They're not one options first kick.
Perfect parry to get back to mid-screen. The start of an end at the round one. This is a huge momentum setter. Just a slight stagger on that stand medium kick. Going to find Kasiski walking forward. Put him right to the corner here. Burn him out. Overhead to finish him off. Nicely done.
Target combo, target combo, target combo right there.
Kasiski a little bit annoyed. Like, I should have known better than allow myself to get into that position. Just to walk into that button range and get hit by it was quite annoying for him. Getting checked by the crouch strongs too. Yeah. K-Pop doing a great job controlling the ground right now.
Yeah. Clearly familiar with the matchup. I mean, I guess that is the funny thing about Seattle, that you pick Blanca, and it's probably like the largest matchup experience character of anyone who enters these brackets.
And a check on that flip in. I saw that level 3 rip early on.
Good spend. I think you just do this to keep lowering. If you get Kasiski below that 3-bar point and you push him into the corner, it's so hard to get out with 2 bars in the name.
I wonder if we're going to see a fucking character switch because Kasiski, it's...
You say that, and he sideswaps and he gets
I
out.
still say it. I mean, this is just like, uh-oh. that's just how it feels to me. When you saw like the checks on the Blanca ball and just the stand medium kick space very well, where Kasiski's like, oh fuck, I didn't mean to walk into that. This starts to spell trouble.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he sticks with it because I think he's committed to learning the character. This is valuable learning experience. But if we really want to win here, I don't see it in the cards for the Blanca. No disrespect.
I'm not sure he's been playing Bison at all since the Blanca.
But Bison plays himself. That's the perfect part of the dictator. Nope, we're sticking with the Blanca. I respect it. I like the OG color on the Classic as well. Oh, no! Talk about Classic. The jump in on the dome with the heavy dunk at the corner. We've been
Safe
here before.
jump. Okay, baits it. Doesn't react. Goes for the plus frames.
No
Man,
check.
a whole lot of nothing there from both players. Ooh.
There was the slide, but
Big punish on that whiff stand medium kick, though.
yeah, just a lot of nothing from K-Pop on the punish on the side. It was so unorthodox in the matchup, they literally had no idea what the fuck to do. Whoa, what the? Huge bait. That was a nicely spaced jab. Just looking for like a... K-Pop has actually some really crispy setups to catch very specific challenges, and that may have been one of them.
Yeah.
And that could have been one too. You know, you can card cancel the jab on frame 1 into the parry and all that bullshit with the super wake up. So, I mean, that very well could be in the arsenal. We may see some of this tech in play. Kasiski otherwise could just be getting outspaced by a pixel or two. And it's rough. I like how he's trying to feel his way around in the neutral, though, but he's getting caught anyways.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't really outrange or play around specifically that one crouch medium punch button, you're in for a rough time against Kimberly.
Level
Ever
3
since these bops, these freaking combos off of the double can setup are kind of gnarly. This character definitely jumps a few notches like a door with those tunes.
Let's get ready for the pivot to the I lost can. No kidding. Oh, big
All right,
whips out
bust
there.
out.
Dude, I like the dash forward here. I like the stand roundhouse. It's just we're just sending
That's
things. Don't yawn. We're right here. Okay.
Hi.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. Hold it together. Being put to sleep.
A bit of a wash.
We should get Kasiski in here. We should not to tag you out, but you and him should go together because now he is somewhere down there.
Yeah, who do we have still in this? It's been a little bit of a shake-up on the loser side. It sounds like Dylan's still in the mix. Yeah, we got him coming up right now. Oh, it's going to be against Colin.
Dylan and Colin.
That makes sense. Colin putting the nail in New York's coffin for this run, and Dylan upsetting rival. Both of these players kind of knocking out at least a perceived higher seed.
Colin is kind of a freight train. It goes well with the character choice. Dylan, no stranger to freight train momentum himself. Going
Playing
with
as
the
a
character
freight
choice.
train.
Exactly. I like to see him flirting with some Sagat there too.
Yeah, that's going to take a few weeks to develop, I'm guessing.
A few weeks. You disrespect the tiger, sir. Okay.
Fireball Andy.
Look at these guys. I think there are just a couple of swell dudes right here. If you ask me,
Some upstanding citizens.
just like that. Let's take a look at the stats. Just try and pit them against each other early on. Let me swap that up real quick with this.
All right, Dylan, best placement first.
They've only
3
played
times.
one time though.
Wow.
And very competitive in the MR. It looks like as well. This is a Salon rating, so it's from all their matches on the graphics.
Well, 50 MR and a Salon rating is actually more of a difference than it would be online or something. So,
Yes.
Dylan R with a clear, not a super strong favorite, but a clear differentiator there. The matchups don't really tell us all that much, though.
On the left, Aki, and on the right, on the left, Aki with Colin, and on
That's
the right,
a chunky tiger right there.
Dylan and Marissa. Little buffer there. I think that was just a
Tiger's been
button
eating good.
check, brother. Sorry about that. Are you talking about the fucking tiger, dude? I'm trying to introduce them and shit. You're so rude.
The button check.
I can't even get the sentence out,
attention.
actually. I think I said that. All right, what do we think about this
Who
matchup?
yells
though,
that?
brother?
Some character yells that.
What?
Pay attention.
Oh, like half of them? Over, but not in time. Perfect
All right,
parry was a
ooh.
little early.
Jump back gets caught by the EX Legacy hands. And I'm going to do a full conversion of the aerial bounce.
Nice hand. That's a good one.
Real fate.
Knockdown City. Tries to shimmy.
Goes for the low option, gets out of the corner, and a big back throw puts Marissa in charge. The meter situation is reverse, and now you are getting absolutely pummeled by.
Oh my god, you please. Colin just cycling through.
Oh, that's that. Oh,
Finally
why did you
a
burn
block.
out? That was a Salon burnout right there. Huge anti-projectile option there, and boom. Goes for the command grab. Interesting. I wonder if there was a chip out route there, but I guess he was confident. He knew he was going to sit still.
Round one to Dylan. Once he found his mark, he was all in. Huge jump, and he's found the mark early. Lot of damage. To the corner we go.
All the way over to the corner. Interesting.
Level
setup.
3 on deck, looking for the shimmy there. Checking low is Colin, a nice call out.
I feel like he was looking for a little bit more off that combo. That didn't really look like a real setup at the end. But,
Oh, the trade conversion. Colin is clean
He has to
with
spend.
the Street Fighter 6. He does. Happy to do so, though. Pretty early on in round 2, he'll get a big chance to get that card back as the match continues.
all right. Dylan's in the corner. Drive gauge could be worse. Both of them waiting until they get that 3x threshold.
I like Colin sending out the pokes.
Oh,
Dylan's trying to
just
find his
waits.
way in, but Colin staggering the timing just enough to make it a little bit ambiguous where to find those gaps.
Interesting. I wonder if he was waiting to see if there's perpetuity
Oh!
or something.
And instead of leaving a gap, he takes it himself.
Marissa, one of the most susceptible characters to drive or slow forward, given that it crushes her armor options, but you just got hit in the
Crumple.
face.
Crumpled dot. Plus, corner.
Okay. Huge drive damage here.
Yeah, but the parries were great to kind of stymie that effort. So Colin looking actually really good on
Oh,
the
you're
resource
done.
side. Now you're dead. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to find the silver lining here that you're literally just in a little coffin.
Is that her best option? Is that a jab?
It is. It's one of those characters like Blanca. You
No
have
six framer.
the bigger bodies with the slower buttons. You just don't have a great punish option. Really. Sagat, what does Sagat have as far as the 6 frame? Stand medium punch?
Yeah, he's the plus button. Right?
That's it. And it's a little stubby, so you may not get that opportunity.
Yeah.
Anyways, enough about the Tiger here. Good conversion off the low
Downplaying
counter
already.
hit. Yeah. No, not at all. I would never slide.
Okay,
Calling
holds it out. That's actually really smart, holding that
Yeah.
out to see if you can beat the safe jump.
Such an interesting option there.
All right.
Drive reversal, so good to get out of the corner. The mid-screen finds the meaty afterwards as well. So much momentum here. The jump over meaty's good too. The pressure's on. Grab is there.
Again.
I like the side switch from the grab. Now just trying to space out a fireball to go right back in. It's a little dangerous.
Dylan is not challenged on any of the...
Oh, no! Oh, I was just going to say he's so good at finding that challenge when he does, though. Oh, you're not out of the dodge yet.
Oh, huge! Wow! Damn, this might be a kill if he has the route for it. Oh, no, he went for the reset. He's going to die for it.
I love
Smart
the
on
mash.
calling to mash the whole time.
Yeah.
He was just mashing that out, hoping for that.
Okay.
Now, the counterplay to that, obviously, is I think, the Danny, where you just let someone mash that out and you block. But
You know, I like Colin really making changes to his game. He's coming back, something fresh. He's really putting in the work. He's really showing signs of improvement. Mashing there during the string is really like some premeditated shit. Nice.
It's interesting that goes over some of the higher options for Marissa. It's got to be tricky to deal with a Marissa player.
You know,
oh, that's a huge punish right there.
He's
All right,
looking,
doesn't get too much off of it.
He's looking comfortable, but Dylan still has game 1. He's
Yeah.
not going to have game 2 for much longer, but
Gets
wait a
away
second.
with it too.
That parry's just he's so good at guarding against the burnout.
Bad misinput losing the game here, but that actually that starter probably. Oh,
What?
shit, he's dead. That's that.
Excuse me.
God damn.
He said,
Well.
"I'm sorry I had to do you like that, dude."
You snooze, you lose. Don't drop your combos.
Oh my goodness, dude.
That was that's a real freaking momentum killer right there. That feels terrible to drop that. Oh, and now a big punish on that goes for the clean reset into the command grab. Wants to keep him guessing. Wow. Oh no, just reading every option correctly right here. What can Colin do to fix this?
Oh, the trade went in Colin's favor though. It was almost lights out for the entire set. Oh,
Big parry, needed that.
you got to find your footing after making a big drop like that, and it can be a little difficult.
Yeah, okay. Not getting much off of that.
Nah.
Oh no, that's so close to death now. Any normal.
Any overhead, any low. Oh, 2
Drive
times to do it.
stomp. Boom, you're done.
That's loser's side as well. It's a little bit painful for Colin because I think his aspirations were to get to top 8, but also to make it at least a little bit further than that. But he at least made it to the goal that he set for himself.
Who
Dylan
dropped Colin into losers?
Good question, and the answer is shit. It's like way further back. Do you have the eyes for this? Because I can't see shit, dude. I don't have my glasses. Fuck it. There it is. Tommy, the chef.
coming out.
We love
He's
it.
a hitter.
Okay, Need though. What do we have to say about Need versus
Tommy?
Is it Tommy?
It's Tommy, baby.
Whoa,
Can't
nice
keep
little
him down.
segue. What the frick? All
Speak
the
of the
way
devil.
down. Is this okay? Let me take a look at the bracket real quick on this side.
Both these players, pretty solid. I think right around that same level of kind of bracket upsetters. You know, you go in and even if you think you're the better player, you really have to focus against both these guys. So
Well, here's
to see how they
here's
play
what you
against
don't
each
know.
other.
Tommy's like, there's no fucking way this guy thinks he can beat me. And Need's like, yeah, I could beat that guy. That's the fucking energy right here, and I fucking love it. I love it. We're about to eat it up here.
The beach
this is top
costumes
8.
are out.
Losers fucking side, left side, Need on TikTok, doing the fucking button check. We're getting fucking
You've been
baited.
every
baited.
time. This guy even play Street Fighter? I don't even know.
So I think Tommy's big weakness as a player is that he's chokes. He has a tendency to try and send something cute in the clutch to try and force a closeout. If he can resist that urge and trying to play this towards his fundamentals, which he has because he's just played Street Fighter for so long as a person, similar to Rival actually, you just kind of get a feel for the game and the timing and all that stuff. So if he can play to those strengths, he's going to do well. If Need can provoke him to play a little bit more choky, then it's lights out.
Yeah, I mean, it's the old school player versus the Street Fighter 6 player
It
in
is.
that regard.
It is, and Luke, the perfect pick. Versus the idiot in the
Ooh,
purple
okay.
costume, I guess that's fine. The representative.
Okay, man, a lot of DP coming out there.
Ooh, little shimmy right back in, though, and Tommy is
Oh,
getting
no
smoked.
punish. Okay, goes for the sweep, doesn't get punished for it. Okay, good perfect parry into the dash there. Gets away with a whip throw, but that's going to get punished. And round 1 goes pretty handily to Need.
The statistics right now, 50-50, dead even in the statistics in the actual bracket. Side switch to start things off. Not cute enough, though. Need doesn't bite on it.
Okay, both players whipping throws in front of each other and jabbing each other in the face. Need really close to burnout here. Let's see if he saves this meter or if he just freaking goes for it.
Dude, Need sits so fucking close to the screen. It's driving me fuck. I can't find a good camera anymore.
that one's fine.
It is fun.
Oh
It
no!
sucks.
Okay, doesn't get the punish, and he burns out. This is unfortunate. Could have actually DI'd both of those. Maybe not the second one he might have built, but
Tommy, fight back!
I see some DIs here. Maybe not with the level 3 activated, but the level 2 is a smart choice here. Push him into the corner, try and keep going into the mix. Maybe just keep the pressure on. See if he's willing to spend a level 3. Big throw. He's not quite dead yet, though. Any chip will do it, though. Oh,
nice!
Thank goodness, the level 2 ball was fast enough to not get clobbered by that death fist.
Look at these cameras, dude. He's just in the way. What the fuck? How do you do that? He's found the perfect spacing.
Tommy, meanwhile, framed like it's his high school portrait.
Yep.
It's perfect. Oh, goes for the second part of that. Doesn't get it. Gets clipped instead.
I love the costume for Need, though, because it's just such the vibe that he is when he plays this character. Fuck it, eyeball.
All right, Tommy's got to be careful with this meter situation. That spend is smart. You are burnt out, Thomas.
I think he's going to be plus on the knockdown here. Also plus coming after Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, bro wants some cash. Not to put his shit out there, but I'm just saying Need is winning the 50-50s where it matters. In the game, in the fucking on the tables,
oh,
you know?
the DDT doesn't quite do it. Oh, no, the meaty got him. I wonder if he tried to DP instead of for some reason.
Which one do you like better? Never mind. All right, here we go. Need game 1. Loser side versus 2 top 8. Winner of this match faces Kasiski.
Okay. Airball gets him back in business. Okay, a little bit more coherent pressure coming out of Tommy here. I think he just needs to start running the Tommy game there. Big bait on the DP.
Big up punish opportunity. Takes the safe jump. Walks in. Gets the grab as well. Life lead right now. Base
huge
the DP
bait.
out.
All right,
Nice.
that was a strong round.
Tommy tapping into the momentum, the timing shifts that are his strength. So he's getting a little bit more comfortable, even though he lost the first game. This is a good sign for him. Just has to lock it in now. I think he understands what he's fighting. Now he just has to bring it down.
Yeah, you're seeing him back off a lot more, do a little more back off. Unfortunately, going to get punished for that EX3P. And a rough meter situation to boot.
It's okay.
Not quite in range to punish that, but does get the back though. It doesn't look like it, no.
Tommy's never seen a meter situation he doesn't care for.
Okay, big check on that. Goes for level 2 activation with no meter to his name. I don't know about these ones. I mean, he doesn't need it, but I'm not sure it's worth the burnout spend to put yourself in that situation, right? No level 2 coming out of that combo. Can't kill.
This is what I meant before about he's just trying to force the situation.
Okay.
It's not his strength. He started to choke a little bit. You know, he's not putting faith in fundamentals. He's like, fuck it, I'll just activate level 2, close it out, get this game. No, dude, we got to play the actual game. I know you can outplay him, but now you have to show us.
Yeah, and this is still first to do territory, so I want to see him kind of dial it back a little bit. I like this reset, double overhead. Now you're thinking about it. You're like, oh shit, am I going to get by some lows? He gets the cheeky shit going with the hop.
Come on, Tommy, yeah!
Big punish counter, gets into the EX ball, hits the
Smoke
level 1, and that kills!
Ooh! Double P!
Holy.
Ooh!
Dude,
Tommy, ODB! PP! Let's go!
That did not think that was going to kill. That was an insane amount.
Nobody thought it was going to kill. You know who thought it was going to kill and knew?
Tommy.
Tommy, brother. Tommy, the man with the 2 perfects on the board. We were questioning him moments earlier. No longer.
That's Mena ODB right there. Okay, big Tex punches you out of the corner. All right, playing with a little more confidence here. Got to get his way out of the corner. Short ball, takes his plus frames, keeps his plus frames, gets punched in the chest.
Don't get 6 frames.
Oh, okay, huge.
The season 1 crowd strong child. Come on.
Okay, gets away with it by landing with the cross-up button. Actually, kind of a good thought by Need there.
Tommy being actually put to the test here. If he drops this round, this is a huge test of whether or not he can clutch it out.
Big DP. Not a lot of meter to his name, though. And that's it. You are 1 strike throw away. I don't know about that. He needs to get this.
Okay. All right. 2 rounds in a row. Not a problem. I don't think he's been able to do it so far in the set, but it's not a problem. We can do new things here. Lock it in. Lock it in. Good check. Good check. Don't get crazy. We got to look at the resource. Yep. We'll look at the resource.
Okay, goes for the throw. Knows he needs to stay with the meter, get that EX lightning. If he needs it. Oh, that's huge. Okay, goes for the activation. Interesting.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get the damage on the table. Take what you can. Be safe.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, big.
Yes. 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 Thomas. Yes.
Okay, if he can play safe and he can work his way up to that level 2, I think I like this. I want to see him kind of take his time on this one.
Dude, this is set point. Both guys air to air. Plus, tries to shimmy. Not there. Minus. Nice little punish here. No level 2 to go to, but he can make level 3 by the end of the round. Coming in from the skies now.
Ooh! Huge. Wins the heads-up drive rush at each other because of the distance factor. He went for the jab.
Be cool, be cool. Get that gauge. Play that gauge game. This guy don't know how to manage gauge. Don't worry about his. Worry about yours.
Oh, no. Gets out of the coward crouch. Gets hit.
Yeah!
No, you can't do that. Oh, okay. This isn't
okay.
lights out. He's still got.
Because he got the gauge back earlier, we're chilling. I'm actually scared.
Oh, huge
yes!
fervent berry.
What do we got? What do we got, Tommy? Where are we going to bait the DP on it?
Goes for the overhead again.
Bro,
Maybe used that one a few too many times.
Come on.
Okay, waiting for that 3-bar situation. Okay, he's all right. Yep, just block it out. I like it. Okay.
Fine.
Still up.
Oh,
no!
Tommy!
He gets meatied out of it.
Not like this. No. And he's definitely feeling the sting. But at the same time, Tommy is willing to give, flowers, whatever the fuck they say, the accolades to the other guy. He's not going to be like,
props when it's due.
You got him. He's going to have to come back next week and make the statement. Maybe we need a little exhibition here.
This is a fun matchup that I feel like we haven't seen as much recently.
And now, next up to the plate, Schnois and Dylan. It's nice to see Dylan back. This is an old face coming back to the venue, a veteran.
Lives right nearby now. Should be making most of it.
Man, I forgot all about that. Okay, Jesus, that makes a lot more sense. Here we go.
He is in the AO.
And so we're going to see, what do you think of this matchup here, knowing these two guys?
I'd still heavily favor Joe. I think he's just ready for it.
Heavily favored Joe. What's the character that we're going to see from the heavily favored guy?
It's going to be Blanca.
Okay.
I think he plays Blanca, so he has the EX reversal against some of the pressure, especially the command grab pressure. And then
I would like to see the Bison in this matchup. Blanca's good too.
do you think
It's hard.
good in this matchup?
Against the Marissa, I mean,
I'm not sure that he hasn't. I think it's a 50-50, and Marissa's one of the few characters that actually has the damage to fight back.
Oh, you're right.
Sagat.
The Blanca's not bad at all. Okay, here we go. Locking in the Blanca. Let's do it.
The business suit is on. The glasses are up. I'm confused.
Is the button check?
Who could have possibly guessed?
I got baited. That's all right. So I think with this matchup here, the Blanca ball coming out, being able to get called out. Marissa's got a great stand medium punch. She's going to be able to deflect the Blanca ball coming. So that kind of takes that option off the table a little bit. But normally Blanca having great buttons, but otherwise a little bit slower walk speed, a little bit slower buttons. In this matchup in particular, he kind of has the edge in movement, which is surprising. He's not used to having that edge in a lot of matchups. So being able to play the footsies game and outspace his opponent via movement. If Schnois is nice with the movement, I think he's going to be looking good in this matchup.
You're talking about walking movement.
Yes, brother. Yes, or whatever you want. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like as far as movement options, he's got a lot of them. That dive kick.
Mid-screen here. What are we doing?
Okay, feeling each other out. Both players playing pretty patient. Ooh, okay, saw the charge. Maybe he's trying to land with a heavy button there and just jumped a little bit. Long time.
Man grab out early on in the stack, so we gotta worry about it.
Trying to bait the DP.
Too close there. Maybe try to
doesn't
back
bite.
dash and jump. That's crazy.
Low, 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 low. All right.
Just needs a piece.
Ooh, okay, no punish on that. Gets it just in time to break the Gladius. All right. The neutral situation for both. A little low, but looking better for Joe. Oh, wow. I didn't know that got around that. I wonder if Joe knew.
Definitely does. Trying to close it on the corner here.
Oh,
just
no.
caught by that small stagger.
Just enough of a delay.
Yeah. Looking for the check. It wasn't there, unfortunately, for him. Round
Well,
one. Just
okay,
I mean,
that is the
Dylan.
one thing that I might give to Bison in the match is that Marissa weakest character is a strong low pressure. Not sure that Blanca really is that good.
Big super to start things off. Back to
Yeah.
mid-screen we go. Schnois could stop the bleeding here as long as he controls the drive kick situation.
Okay, jumps over it. Man, huge. Double armor
Huge.
skip.
Huge to get the burn out there.
All right. Big choice. Gets the overhead. This can be it if he chooses to, but now he has the health, so he doesn't need to die.
Nice
All right.
sequence.
Oh, okay. I think that was maybe
Uh-oh.
a DP attempt.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
This is rough.
Yep.
Now you're dead.
Jesus Christ. And you can't let that phase you. Part of being a good player is letting stuff like that just roll right off your back. It's like, okay, I got hit there. I kind of fucked up a little bit. I got to be a little bit more on my toes when the scramble happens from the drop.
All right.
And that's it.
Here it comes.
Okay,
Bison
all right,
time.
the Bison. I think the scissor kick does okay in this matchup just because of the,
Does it break some of the armor,
I guess. But just the walk speed, you really can dictate where you want to stand.
He has a
with the
horse
dictator.
on the walkout, so he can be taller. It's pretty good.
Precisely, yes. Some nice plus frames when you're in. The bomb is really good, so you're really exploiting Marissa's lack of a great reversal, which she recently got.
Ooh, I didn't think about that low also. I feel like having that slide is pretty good.
Gotta be careful. Dylan's really good at playing Marissa as she's built to be played. Just such good challenges. So whatever gaps you leave, they could be blown wide open.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Just like that.
Oh,
Jesus
no, man,
Christ.
dude. He really leans into the grappler side of his character, too. He's really threatening to your guy.
Dylan said he's looking for first place, and right now I'm seeing it. Schnois said he's looking for top 4. Might not even make it. Might get retired at fucking 6th.
Dylan's been taking names this bracket.
It's crazy. One of these guys has to take an upset in terms of the placement, honestly, and who better to do it than the other? It's actually a great matchup here.
That was a very long-winded way to say nothing.
That's how we do it. At the corner
You're
now.
the best at it, baby. All right, throws him into the corner. Man, I feel like some of these scissor kicks aren't looking too spaced out here. Maybe just refamiliarizing himself after being used to the punish takes a lot of damage against a kick like this. I don't know about that. I mean, he's going to hit the level 3 here maybe? No, it doesn't go for it.
Just wants to guess the game.
Yeah.
Richard's got good options with the GI. Schnois going to go
Good
ahead.
spend.
Burn the bar.
You push him all the way in the corner. You can now drive rush, and you can threaten the GI. Let's see what he chooses to do.
Doc, what do you mean that didn't make sense? What do you mean that didn't make sense? I don't have to break it down, do I? I'm saying both these guys are likely to build like top 3, top 4.
Yeah, these two players
is
are
top
even.
6.
Who better to do it
Somebody's
than
gotta
each
take-
other? It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, dog. That's how it works.
What do you mean that's how it works? No, I mean, it's just, look at the other side. Kasiski and Need for TikTok. Neither of these guys are like necessarily always top 4
I
favorite.
don't think
No
you're gonna let this
disrespect
one
to
go, so
Kasiski.
I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah, you're right. I'm fucking.
All right, well that was rapid, honestly. That was
What the fuck just happened,
pretty
Schnois?
strong showing from Dylan while we were getting after it
Jesus
there.
Christ.
Jesus Christ, indeed.
Who
All right,
is next?
I
None
might
other
need to
than
dip
fellas.
out. I'm gonna tag someone.
Dude, we don't have anybody to tag. Believe me.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're more than welcome though.
I will take a short break. I may be back. Good luck holding it down.
I'll be here, and thanks for joining me. You fucker. I'm good. Thanks. Okay, Kasiski and the new guy, Need, making his way further in the bracket every time than we ever think we will. But, you know, at this point, it's becoming an expectation. So, let's see here. Sticking with the Luke, of course. Kasiski has the Blanca. He's going to go for it again. I don't know how many times these guys have played in the bracket. Let's check it out. 2 games total, even across the board, and this is going to be, of course, the button check. Jesus Christ, big bait. Okay, surely this is it now. Need and Kasiski. I mean, Kasiski may have some unfamiliarity in this specific matchup. Luke, not always the most common character to find these days in terms of Shotos out there, since there's so many Shoto alternatives. Things getting knocked over out there. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that noise. Let's get into it. On the left, Need with the Luke. On the right, Kasiski with the Blanca. It's going to be up to Kasiski to just kind of allow for gaps for Need to hang himself. That's how the strength of the match will be played player-wise. Need, on the other hand, needs to use those gaps to his advantage to the fullest. Wins the game here. Overhead there. Takes the DP to get out. Using the life lead there and trade for the burnout. On low though, DI not close enough, but the next one will be, and he can set it up here. Best be buffering. No, finding the grab instead. Basically, either Kasiski though. Nice DP. It's baited. And Need looking very solid there. Winner of this match going to move on to face Dylan. And these are semis. Dylan finding his way to top 4. Who will be the 4th person? Will it be Kasiski or Need? Kasiski, a much more recognizable name in that top 4 inclusion. Need would be oh, he's a new guy striking deep in the bracket here. Getting called out by the overhead. Super, though. Getting caught by the spacing trap. Final round. Game 1. Loser side top 6. Final first to 2 of the evening. Level 3 to get that resource back, the drive gauge. Kasiski gonna have a full resource gauge to work with drive meter wise. He can get out of the corners looking pretty good. They need throws in the late check from the jab. The side switch is in. Now Need suddenly could be in a tight spot. He's got to be careful. I like how he's walking out, trying to give up a little bit of space before stepping in. Nicely done. Good movement here. Hard for Kasiski to put a bead on when his opponent wants to approach. Side switching again. Need finally putting a check out. He just wants one more safe hit. He finds it. Game 1 of the first to 2 top 6. Going to Need. With the new DLC. Looking good. Incidental whip punish. Need to run away with it right now. Attempt on the shimmy or the throw gets called out by the air ball. Kasiski trying to check low, now realizes he's got some low gauge. Good DP. Putting Kasiski in his back foot, trying to beat on that gauge. The overhead, a costly block for Kasiski. Now just a one hit the drive gauge. Oh, but Need choking in the final moments. No super from Kasiski to close it out entirely. The double jump, no DP there. Oh, the slide, not far enough. Chipping away. Need's gonna come out of super, out of burnout first. No, he meant to do perhaps super, or I don't know what that was. Was that an actual bait? It looked kind of like an over buffer into, I tried to do fireball, but I got DP instead, which is a big heartbreaker. That would have been a good check as a fireball. Kasiski staying alive. Need with the bust out away from the corner now. The whip punish kills Kasiski, getting the level 2 on board. Going to put some damage and get the positional advantage as well. The doll is out. How's Need going to deal with it? I like how he's taking the space every time. The doll is out of the picture now. Just bullying those burnout frames. Kasiski thought he was trading that resource gauge for some offensive momentum, but instead, back is against the wall. What a trade. Uh-oh. Classic overextension lead down. Oh no, he could have linked in the super off that. The shimmy's going to do it instead. Smoothing him out of his shoes. Kasiski very confident to close that one out. Leaving those huge gaps like that. You're looking for your opponent to whip on. It takes a lot of confidence there because they can check that very easily if they know it's coming. Huge whiff punish, safe jump. Tries to go for the throw to call out the parry. Need simply delay tech him. Okay. He's got a lot of ground to make up. He's got basically no gas in the tank to do it. Yeah, he's just throwing up the stop sign early on to make sure it's that much more difficult. Then meeting him with the ball a little bit disrespectfully. You've got to know that option's there. Fairly easy to react to, but if you slip it in when they're not expecting it, you can catch him out. Need gets caught. Kasiski's on set point now. They're going to go up against Dylan and lose your semis in the next round on the bracket. Huge. This kid really doesn't care about going into burnout, it seems like. Heat is a little bit more incidental in how it's happening, but Siski, on the other hand, just rip it into it. If there's reaction to he might actually guess he's dead. Nearly. The buffer would be actually insane because it'll kill him. Level 2 buffer will be optimal, but we'll take anything. I'm looking for the slide. Oh no. Anything? A fireball maybe? A jab whip? Just walking yourself to the corner? Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You don't have any space left. Oh. In need, it's a good placement. Let's be honest here. Retired at top 6, tied with Schnois. Schnois, this is right in his wheelhouse, that top 4. So he was just outside that placing, but that was really tough competition. So it really is a statement to how far Need has come to be among those in the running for that, as well as Tommy and Colin tied for 7th down there further in the bracket. So well done to all those guys. And now we're moving on to our winners finals. The first of 3 of the night. K-Pop has been the chosen warrior to try and dismantle the reign of Danny Pham here tonight, to at least send him down to loser's side. Another first of 3, but losers nonetheless. Okay, what's the record between these two? It doesn't look good. I don't have my glasses, but I can tell you this much: it doesn't look good. K-Pop here, though, has some pretty prime, sharp footsies, and that is definitely Danny's strength in the player matchup oftentimes. And I think he's not going to be able to leverage that strength as well against somebody like K-Pop, who's a little bit more familiar with it. So it's going to be up to more character matchup stuff where the mixes are going to have to be applied in very clever ways. We'll see who comes out on top. Both these characters capable of doing either of those things. Now, Danny on the left with the Keith, of course, and on the right, K-Pop with the Kimberly. Corner to start things off. And Eve is a character that you have to just smother and put down very quickly. And with somebody that has so much health, it's hard to do that to that kind of a character with that large of an HP pool. Especially for a character like Kimberly, where she has to hit you 1,000 times. Still, a character like Keith does not have the strongest wake-up options until he gets that level 3. So Kimberly can find a lot of good momentum earlier in the match. The big jump, and it's going to put the first round in Danny's hands. A little bit surprising not to see Rival further in the bracket here. There's some other folks. The guy from New York we thought we'd see a little bit further in the bracket, and well done to Tommy and Colin shooting the top 8. And he just puts the K-Pop away at the corner here. Has Burnout on the table. Doesn't care because he has the level 2 here. K-Pop and Burnout first in back. And then the step back delay on the overhead. It's rough. First game to Danny. Challenge, you can check the corner. No super on Danny's side. K-Pop can take the splat whenever he wants. Wants to milk it first, but Danny's, god damn it. The defense, well done. The jump out into the body splash, going to close out the round before he even is able to get out of Burnout. It's just crazy. The backdash SPD, wrapping him up, putting him down. The delay on the dash in, finds the stand like kick after he tries to reset. K-Pop jumps away to find the corner himself here now. Oh! Okay, same side, Danny ready for it. Checking on the raw drive rush there. That was an expensive spin for Danny. K-Pop trying to make it all the more painful with the level 3 spin afterwards. Great meter management here from K-Pop. We saw that earlier in the bracket from him, so very aware of the drive gauge game being played. Danny, though, just as aware. No! I didn't understand medium kick with these jumps. And you're not quite dead, but yes, the game is tough here. Drive reversal is a great option, but Danny, with all of his gauge, is a beast to deal with. Yeah. 2 games up, winners finals, Danny Pham looking to close this one out here with the final game. Back in this very familiar corner. Out, and then right back in. Hugely funny. Such a good button because you can throw it out, and it's not entirely safe to put out there, but it can be a little bit niche to try and whiff punish it. Allows you to use it to bait a lot too, so it's just such a strong button. That stand light kick from Eve. Danny has honed it into a absolute weapon of an option. And that's it with the perfect fucking A. Who's up next? Let's take a look at the bracket. Losers semis. Dylan and Kasiski now stepping up to the plate. This will be an interesting match. Dylan has been absolutely on fire. Not saying I'm not a believer, but I thought he would be a little bit more rusty. No, he's coming out swinging. Put some respect on his name. Marissa is back. Dylan is back. And he's absolutely crushing people. Kasiski, on the other hand, has been doing pretty well. There have been some nervous moments that I think Dylan is just going to take and run away with, so we'll see. Let's take a look at the statistics here real quick. Okay, Leaf jumping in here. Welcome in, sir. How are you?
Howdy, howdy. Nice weekend so far.
I'm feeling good. Got a nice little Bob Ross vibe going on. I like it. Whispering and shit. Yeah. I think these guys are going to get a little button check going in first. I think they're discussing the button check and whether or not they should just go in and get it the fuck over with. Is this in fact a button check? It is. It is. This is loser semis, yes sir. First to 3.
I'm noticing the immediate Marissa, we had a bit of an ed against Fox. Yeah, thank you. A bit of an ed versus Fox. You like being on too.
It's good. I noticed the changeup. I'm glad you did too.
Yeah. And yeah, I feel like Dylan saw the changeup in the decision to kill Marissa instead of Ed for the rest of the night. And it looks like it's been
Did he play Ed?
He did. Yeah,
against
game
Fox
1
or something?
Yeah,
Game one?
he lost game 1 to Fox, and he was like, none of this.
First to
tonight.
3. First to 3.
Oh.
First to 3. First to 3.
Ooh, I could hear you out there. That's crazy.
I don't even know if that's what they're asking. I could be an asshole here. I thought I saw the 2 or 3 finger thing going on.
You know,
so you never know.
maybe Dylan's neck just itches. You know, he didn't have that hand up there. Shut up. But anyway, Dylan versus Kasiski, first to 3, and an armor to that stand roundhouse, but Kasiski has none of it. He wants to start this thing. The toy is out, but these two are just kind of playing with fire to start this set off.
Good challenge, but the toy comes in. A challenge in and of its own right now to the corner, but a good tech from Dylan. Keeps his drive gauge healthy.
It's an interesting sort of dichotomy, right? Because it's like the health versus Kasiski with a deficit on drive, but now he's got this really nice advantage. The drive is sitting in that nice green, and Dylan just has to fight his way out of the corner, but the throw is good.
Side step is huge, but the answer on that throw again, Dylan trying to play a little bit close to his chest with the second throw. Kasiski calling it out with it. It's a relatively safe option. It's so strong to be able to hard counter a throw attempt. It's very rare to do that with a safer style reversal. Usually you have to go more all in.
Yeah, and a lot of patience shown at the end of that round on Dylan's part. And you see him taking that throw early in the second one as well, with some delayed anti-airs as well. Very nice control of the screen as Kasiski's getting forced into this corner. no whiff punish.
Trying to find the stand medium punch there. Stand roundhouse, little stagger here. Kosiski's defense being tested.
Knock, but no answer yet. Kosiski still just pushing his way out of the corner. No side switch, but he's doing a good job of gaining some space behind him, which he uses here immediately. But wow, a lot of meters spent. Kosiski in burnout now, and Dylan not very far behind him. Gonna take the hit instead, but in yellow now, pretty scary. Ooh. The anti-air and the overhead.
No pickup,
and he's
though.
still not in burnout, but the DI is enough. It's gonna, if he wants
It's
to
a big
spend,
splat, though, because it's on block. I mean, you're still dead. Yeah, that's Big Mommy. Okay.
that was really scary, right? You definitely, the spend is really helpful there, because you know if Kosiski doesn't die there, he's getting out of burnout. And that's a really scary situation for Dylan and Marissa here as we go into this round 3 of game 1. Nice crouch medium, does it all. Such a good button to just stick out there and buffer a crouch or a drive rush beat.
Dylan's so willing to mash on wake up. I mean, almost went for a delayed action there, but instead Kosiski picked it up with his own stagger. Big damage here, corner. But in burnout, if Dylan finds his way out,
And that was an interesting call out on the jump out with the jump medium punch. I feel like Blanca's
bro, shut up, man. Boy, don't draw more attention to it, bro. Let it. It's gone. It's gone now. Don't worry about it.
All right, but now Dylan in the driver's seat. Kosiski barely out of burnout and right in time, too, because he does get that perfect parry to end that game 1. Really clean way to end that, too. Kosiski really just shoring up both offensively and defensively and catching a backdash. Dylan on a bit of a back foot, perhaps, at the beginning of this game.
Ooh,
too.
I like that raw drive rush into the throw, knowing that Dylan wanted to go for the parry against a potential missed whiff punish on the whiff. Gladius now has the corner for it. Kosiski's in strong position, but Dylan always able to find a big challenge. Not this time, though. No anti-air.
Twice, yeah, and we see we're in that yellow. The overhead is blocked, but the throw is not teched. One more guess will solve it. But Dylan busting out, staying alive, on the verge of burnout himself, though. Pretty scary, playing with these plus frame, knockdown.
Back to mid-speed. Oh, but the trade heavily in Kosiski's favor. Good job holding on to this round. Now moving on to round 2. Boy, this game 2, Kosiski staying in the lead here. Another good challenge on wake up from Dylan, though. He's able to find the challenges, but he's actually not able to get much off of them now. This momentum, though, is huge. The rally to the corner. What do we got here?
But the patience is still there, right? Dylan giving him a lot of respect as Kosiski slowly walks himself out of the corner and getting hit by, the weird side switch.
Trades the damage for the positional play. It might pay out. He has the corner now.
Does still have that life deficit, and Dylan with plenty of drive to be able to push the agenda. One hit will seal it. Checks the low, no dice, but a third one will be
Your favorite
final.
number.
It's a beautiful
3.
one.
We love that.
It's magic.
On to round 3 of potentially onto game 3 here with 3 supers. Okay, all right.
Number.
DP out, called out into burnout as well. Dylan is in great shape here to close out and eat up this set.
Yeah, this is possibly the best
gamer lead?
possible way.
Gamer lead
right.
from Kosiski. What do we got? Gamer lead?
Oh!
Empty jump. Very gamer lead moment right there with the empty jump. I like it. Not enough, though. Dylan always willing to go to your SPD. You absolutely have to start throwing some jumps into your pressure or he'll just eat you up. And he's doing it right now. And that's why he brought this set back.
He's so good at playing with that expectation, though. The corner threat of the throw. But he's just busting it out early.
Dude,
this
there it is.
round.
There it is. He says, dude, go ahead, come on. That's a sweep. I'm pretty sure you can fucking punish that. It just doesn't look like a sweep. You don't often see it.
Yeah, maybe like a crouch or a stand
Anything?
medium punch,
Yeah.
but he didn't have super.
Just your own sweep,
frames.
perhaps, you know? Just throwing ideas out there. Maybe it's safer than I think. Ooh, the trade is so good for Dylan to stop that offensive momentum. Kosiski now back in neutral. Called out with the armor, the overhead.
Blocks.
Low on gauge here, though.
Nice parry. Does he have a clean punish? It's going to be heavily scaled, and he is in burnout for
Safe
the
jump?
trouble. Safe jump
Delay.
hits! He's not ready to confirm, but Kosiski not ready for whatever option he was trying to do afterwards.
I think he was trying to parry, and he just missed the macro.
Ooh. Okay, just clobbered in the face right there. Kaczynski, oh, rainbow ball out. Relatively minimal punish, but not on this.
Huge punish potential here. Does he wait for level 3 or go for the 2 here? No, wants the level 3 and he gets it. You're dead. Just like that. 2-1. Dylan now in the lead when he was fighting from behind for so long. Now Kaczynski has been looking pretty confident in the set so far, so he just has to make some adjustments here, but they have to be quite a bit of an adjustment. I mean, this is, otherwise you're going to just get blown out. 3-1.
The offensive pace that Dylan is playing is clearly uncomfortable for Kaczynski right now, and he needs to make some adjustments. We see a lot more patient play on the block. The DI very early, just trying to take that initiative back. He does have the drive meter advantage. The throw is good, so the corner is very significant here. But a nice tech out of Dylan means that he's going to be able to sort of stay afloat with this momentum being kind of ambiguous.
Hovering around that sweep range, just trying to play the contain game. It's a wise game to play. Gets the whiff punish off the anti-air. Good spacing here.
Killed though. This will just leave it to the toy, and that's a perfect. What a great set of adjustments on Kaczynski's end, taking us to the swing game. Oh no, excuse me, the game to stay alive. Oh,
yep.
Barely doesn't splat.
I like how Kaczynski's spacing this out, playing it slower. Oh my god, but Dylan always finding these whiff punish with some pretty slow buttons also, so Kaczynski has to work on being so telegraphed here.
Man, the classic, that's the Dylan, the safe jump into the, yeah, you know it's a safe jump, yeah, you blocked, but here is where are you going. And Kaczynski, though, making his way out of the corner. He does have that massive health deficit, but that's not a big starter. Able to stay alive for another set of scraps.
The long startup on the roundhouse caused Kaczynski to try and whiff punish a little bit too early. Got caught by it instead. The SPD gets called out by its own throw, but the challenge on Wake Up, no! Dylan pushing to set point. Final round, game 4.
Kaczynski has a long road. We've seen he's been able to make these adjustments mid-set and showing that he's not afraid with that flash kick, with this super, and taking this nice life lead and drive lead to start this so pivotal game. But taking these hits on Wake Up are so rough.
Dude,
the down ball.
He just won't stop mashing on Wake Up. Kaczynski trying to call it out. He can't yet, though. Air to air was huge for Dylan to just get out of a crazy scramble.
Woo! They are just flying around, but nobody can find a solid hit here. Kaczynski with the positional advantage, but still.
One hit away now. Kaczynski
still
from getting toasted.
No level 2!
Yeah.
The overhead hits! He's dead. No, he's not.
It might be.
No, it's not. It's not CA. He's alive. Oh, but does Gladius kill here? But will he super?
No.
The air to air is there. Dylan clutching out that last game, that game 4. Fuck.
Damn, I thought Kaczynski was going to bring it up to the tie game, but not enough. Dylan looking very confident. He's going to be moving on to winners finals against K-Pop, who fell fairly swiftly to Danny Pham there. So interested to see if we'll be catching Dylan finding Danny in the head-to-head, or will K-Pop be able to get the run back from earlier? What are your thoughts in that regard?
Man, I always like a K-Pop revenge story. I feel like his losers bracket runs are always really, really exciting to watch. But like, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of a bit of a Dylan fanboy myself. So
fair enough.
Not so much of a low tier hero as he was in the past, but
I mean, this player matchup
remains, you know?
This player matchup as well. I mean, this is a beast for K-Pop to have to overcome just to be able to fight Danny, too. I mean, this is a tough matchup, and you see it's reflected in the player matchup here. They've played quite a few times. It's like 19 times total, and Dylan has gotten 15 of those under his belt. So
wait a second. This is a button.
Oh, it's a button check. Excuse me. Let's not get baited. I would never get baited like that.
I wish, man. That would be so sick. I want more Jamie players. Rest in peace, Hugh Jass.
No character is really that bad in this game to just not play him. You can just play whoever you want. It's true. Sagat. Sagat. Playing Sagat, dude?
Dude, I'm trying to fight some Sagats. He seems really cool.
Oh, yeah. You can fight me later.
I'm open to it.
Okay, let's see who's going to win here. I think K-Pop fighting an uphill battle. Dylan, nice and hot from his loser's run right now. K-Pop's been kind of iced out just a little bit from having to sit aside after the winner's run. So, interesting to see how that factors into this.
But a big backdash to stop the bleeding early and get this momentum back for K-pop. Getting that throw reset to gaining the corner. And look at all this space he has to work with. But Dylan going to try and reassert the pressure with these plus frames. K-pop moving around like he's pretty unflustered by it, though. There's the whip punish, so clean. And an early knockdown, trying to catch maybe like some kind of punish counter on Wake Up, but no burnout is there.
Let me squeeze by you real quick.
Yeah. But EX Superman sending to the corner, and a 1-2 to end that first round means that Dylan is taking this early lead. K-pop though, still playing. Ooh, they're still just feeling themselves out. But here's a throw. Drivers taking that advantage state. Got a corner steal. Dylan now with the positional advantage. Let's see if he can continue this set of throw loop pressure. Medium, but no Gladius for you. A super is going to mean that it is time for K-pop to get that nice install, get that nice movement and damage buff. Blocked, but the check. Low. Knock, nobody home yet. No confirm off the counter hit, but the air-to-air is there. And where are you going? You're gonna block eventually. Dylan taking that first game. And we're going into that round 2 of game.
Every time you get caught out, it's just such a expensive price to pay. You don't really. Every time you get caught out, it's just such a expensive price to pay. You don't really get that much data. Every time you get caught out, it's just such a expensive price to pay. You don't really get that much data because it's so lethal every time it finds you.
Yeah, I mean, no reversal, of course, outside of supers. But Kimberly, not even really like a low health character, but sometimes when she's on that back foot, it's just really rough. And I mean, we saw that.
Yes.
Whoa!
He's giving the people what they want, and this could be a difficult matchup for Marissa. And to your point, Kimberly, you know, she does less damage than most characters. Sagat, not the same story. She's going to be able to stand tall against Marissa. Sagat and Marissa actually.
Yo,
fun
stand
fact.
tall is real. Yo, the new tallest character in the roster.
Indeed, and they have the same movement speed.
Really?
Yes.
Block speed, really?
Yes.
That makes sense. But man, the limbs on Sagat much longer.
Don't worry about that gobbledygook underneath K-pop's name. That just says Sagat.
Yes, sir. Wait, what is that?
That's just Kale's gonna cringe when he sees that. It doesn't matter. Trying to jump over the fireballs, finding the anti-air.
Okay.
I like K-pop going to the Scott saying like, okay, let's play Nooch. Let me get some Nooch tools going. Let me get a larger arsenal. It's like that Matrix scene where in the white. That's where you bring out the gat.
The gat. The white?
Yeah, you know, we get the rockers come up and oh no, it's got the crickets are back.
Yeah. Just choose whatever weapon you want.
Exactly.
And the block is there, so K-pop not
Ooh.
getting slammed.
The duck under, but not in time. Corner DI. The splat is there. Set point you go. Happy to oblige.
Okay, like surely a character swap so drastic. Kimberly, such a fast character. Sagat, possibly the most polar opposite this game has. I feel like has to take some moment for adjustment.
Oh!
But, wow, a huge whiff punish means this life deficit
Guess
is
per game here.
heavily underway. Yeah,
Jesus
any
fucking
charge
Christ.
medium. But
Nice parry to avoid the burnout. Finds me anyways. Uh-oh. We went down swinging. That's all right. Dylan can stay seated. He's moving on to grand finals. K-pop retired. Third place. Still in the money, but not where he wants to be, ideally. Still not the worst person to get knocked out by Dylan, a respectable foe to be eliminated. Everybody in his warpath can attest to that fact.
no doubt. And man, if this is not a Salon classic, I don't know what is. The previously two biggest bodies in the game.
Back at it.
Back at it again.
And this is going to be our grand finals. Dylan coming from the loser's side. He has to win 2 first to 3s to reset the bracket here in grand finals. Danny, on the other hand, only has to win 1. So it's it's kind of a difficult situation for Dylan to adapt to in the long term. I mean, he just winning one first to three is a tough situation in and of itself. But two against somebody like Danny, it's just. Marissa, though, historically has been seen as a good matchup against Keith. So what do you think about that character matchup?
I mean, again, I just want to point to what you've been pointing to all night. It's these player matchup stats, right? Where it's like he's drawn blood. So the win is within his capabilities. But man, the odds are long. Yeah. And we got the Cammy. All right, man.
Oh, yes,
man's
I like
on Discord talking about his Cammy, talking about the best Cammy at the Salon.
Not even going
Let's
for the
see.
button check right now. We're just going straight into it, unless this is a very good bait button check.
I
Dylan,
think this looks quite real to me.
you have to treat this Cammy with respect. You don't want to get. Uh-oh. And he's choosing not to. Wake up TI. I like it.
Now it's funny because Cammy traditionally one of those like lows and mids. Like she doesn't really have an overhead, so it is a lot of that strike throw game.
Oh.
You're just going to be taking a lot of not SPD damage. And an empty jump is going to allow that nice punish. Does he have the bombos with Cammy? That looked pretty good. And a throw does seal that first round.
Uh-oh. Not the Cammy.
Not the Cammy.
This would be rough. Just finding ourselves in a position where Danny is running the local with his secondary is it's not where we want to be. So please, Dylan, yes. We have to bring the beef back out.
There we go. The perfect, perhaps the first step on the journey to getting the Geef back on the field. Like Cammy starting things off with a throw. Wow, attack. I wonder what he pressed.
Loves to space the spiral arrow out. Get a little cheeky with it.
And Dylan. Yo, what is he going for that's getting him back down like this?
He tried to parry on his wake up, man. He's trying to call him out. Look at him laughing. This is the price you pay for that.
No, man. It's 2D to 3. No, we're going to bait the super. We can just super ourselves and end this first game. Perhaps the best Cammy in the room? Say it ain't so. Say this man cannot just use someone other than the Geef.
He's getting smoked, brother. Oh.
It's only one game. It's only one game.
Yeah.
And the anti-air Gladius is there. You know, that does beat a semi-delayed dive kick as well. So does that jump back jab. Dylan, the adjustments are already happening. Surely, this Cammy does not win from winners.
Just pummeling him right now. Okay. Smothering with the perfect again. Didn't you get it perfect last time? It just doesn't fucking matter.
It's 2 in a row. Well, no, I suppose not. But it is 2 on the 2 he's got. Perhaps he needs to get perfects the entire set. So, shout-outs to Danny on getting this round here. Unless... But it's looking like Danny right now. And in fact, Danny, not quite a perfect himself, but sitting on a pretty comfy life lead. Does he have this combo?
This is the DP. No. Nobody saw that. Nobody knows.
No.
They don't fucking know.
But the tech is there.
Doesn't matter either.
No, and one more of those, and that's still spaced enough to do that.
Come on, bro.
Of course.
That's gotta feel extra awful.
Dylan does not want to lose to this Cammy. There is no way. There's no chance he thinks that he deserves this loss.
Nah, wake up, dude. Okay, alright, let me lock in. Nah, dude.
Okay, the wake up jab is useful. And, oh man, the meaty spaced light kick and spiral arrows have just been so devastating. And that's absolutely not a punish. Or not a block, that is. And, ouch, this is going to be bringing back the life lead into Danny Vamp's favor. Nice. DP'd! No, brother. No, brother. Alright, he's still sitting on that massive chunk of change. He's not in burnout. Danny does not. That's not a. Good. That is good. Okay. We're here. We're staying alive. Dylan holding his head, saying, "Why was that so difficult?" Danny saying nothing, but taking a long drag. Is he gonna stay? He does.
Of course he's gonna stay. Are you kidding me? He was almost up 2-0.
Is this the beginning of the end?
Dog, bro. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. We're good. I'm chilling.
It's okay. Nobody's worried. Everybody's fine. But a low is going to bring us right back to the corner as Dylan
Okay. All right.
evades a larger life deficit. No confirmed no. But a light kick into a spiral. That was really risky.
He's going for it. Knows that he's either going to get hit or he's going to hit him. Uh-oh, I have to allow or deny this. Okay.
Oh, and that's a round. No, he dropped it. You cannot. Okay. Breathe.
Control the
Oxygen.
damage here.
That's your hero right now. Oxygen. Just get that back in your system. Stop worrying. Yeah, jab. He's being so disrespectful. Don't let him walk out to you like that. The DI is going to work too. Not dead off this. Wait. No.
Probably
Oh.
yeah.
Is that the switch? I mean, no.
He's got a whole
No.
other set. He's got a whole other set.
He's
behind us.
running.
He's going all the way with the Cammy.
Only 2 games. You know, he's got 1. He almost got 2 off the bat early, but the lows are starting to add up.
Out of the corner, but the parry's going to put him right back in. Damage to the drive gauge is happening. Dude, the mashup wake up is getting punished and called out. Dylan loves to hit that mashup wake up, but Danny's hitting the meaties quite well. The back throw, though.
The staggering pressure, but Dylan finding himself back in the corner. No level 3 to catch that out.
Neck and neck. What's Danny going to do here? That's crazy. Nothing. It's caught low. I wonder if that was a backdash or jump away, maybe looking for a dive kick. I'm not sure what it was. Certainly wasn't a block.
It's pretty reliably the thing that's been opening him up, though. Dylan able to snipe these walkbacks or whatever they have been. Nice dash under. That was really clean, obtaining a lot of space behind him for that.
Uh-oh.
But right back. The air-to-airs. It seems like he's going to that option a lot. The Gladius obviously
Just
a much
holding up.
larger.
Just holding up. I don't have to dive kick. You just have to think I'm dive kicking. I have yet to see a single dive kick, bro.
Yeah, but so
I
many
haven't
empty
seen
jumps, but
one.
not that one. The reset, though, what is he
Okay,
doing?
okay,
That's
okay.
a lot of damage.
We're moving closer, I guess, for game.
Oh.
Just takes the knockdown. Nice drive reversal to get out of there. Danny had a significant resource advantage here. Dylan trying to get a little cute himself. Oh, get parry.
That was cute.
Oh,
The overhead bonk on the noggin and the reset, too. He is alive.
Danny will wake up with it right here soon. Oh, he'll react
Yeah.
to something. Be very
No,
careful.
I mean, the CA. Ah! The CA is there. He can anything kills but a throw at this point. And Danny himself on the verge of burnout.
he got
But
him!
that will do it. He's going to take it to the round 3. The staying alive game execute. We're going to game 5.
It hurts. Final round. But you also love to see it as much as you hate it. What, you thought that was final round?
I thought it was.
That's all right. That's okay. Might as well have been if he wraps him up right here. No anti-air. The challenge afterwards is just as good, though. Caught.
Oh,
Almost
no!
caught again.
Both players flinching heavily and relatively minimal punishes until now, but one meaty could seal it for Dylan as he is fighting his way out of this corner. He's got the drive advantage. He's got the position.
Nice
No, but the parry stops.
Careful,
the
careful.
Danny.
I like the. Oh no, he's choking. Big chokes right now, Danny.
Both
Pushing
players.
into 2-2, yes sir. Yeah, but one has an excuse. The other guy is like without.
Oh, brother. Okay, both players, though. That was a really bad jump and missed. Dylan already in the yellow, but Danny, yeah, just the backdash, unfazed. Look at him just walking. He's so confident
There's
in
the
that
dive
space
kick.
that he's
First one
controlling.
we've seen, yeah?
Pretty much. And it was the EX really just making sure there was no room for that reaction. But Danny, now in burnout, going to give Dylan a really, really nice chance here. Jump over, gets mashed on.
He's got Super 1. Danny can always pull out some shenanigans, especially when we get low on gauge here. That Super 1 will pay for itself.
Ooh, out. Oh, but a confirm is going to give him a nice West frame situation and
Nah.
the punish counter.
Nah, ahead in the set. Almost at set point.
It would be the first advantage he's had in the set so far after that first game. But the DI is not checked, and that means Dylan is gonna spend the level 2, maintaining the lead, bringing us to set point Dylan.
Jesus fucking Christ. You know what's crazy is that Dylan has to do another first to 3 after this, and he's Danny is definitely not switching to Gi for the first game of the next set either. So we got to see this again.
Watch if it goes under, you know? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
He's burned out. Oh! Wait, does
Wait,
light?
What's the guess? Wake
Okay.
up with Gladius is not a bad call.
Oh. Hey.
Not like this, right?
We're in that CA. This is kind of, if he can build to that level 3, the win con gets significantly easier. But Danny checking him low into level 1 does not really. Oh, but that doesn't kill.
No,
Okay.
wake up. He's mashing. No, not like this, John. No, stay alive, please. Set point. Both players, winner's side, grand finals.
Yeah, but we got Danny combos out here. We never know if this is going to be optimal. We never know if Dylan's going to have another shot at life.
Bro, don't be so dramatic.
Why shouldn't I be? This is hype.
Nice check.
Oh, but the air-to-airs are getting better on Dylan's end. The target combo this time confirming a little bit more damage, but the throws have been doing a number on his health bar as Danny, he spends the super. Does not want to burn himself out.
Not like this.
But that might do it. No, he dropped. Danny combos. The air-to-air. Dylan can end it. He can end it, but the armor is not enough.
Oh, no.
The armor is not enough, and Danny, he's out of there. He's gone. He's flying. He's cheering it on. Cammy. Danny combos. He does it in 5 games.
Oh, no, he's just gone.
The Salon Cammy. Finally, a Cammy wins the Salon, and it's not a new name.
It hurts.
It
It
hurts.
Let's wrap this up here in terms of looking at the bracket. Nicely done to Danny bringing the Cammy to close it out. Dylan was looking like a freight train. I would not have thought that Dylan would have lost that matchup, to be honest with you. So a little bit surprising to me as well. Let's take a look at the final results, though. K-Pop coming in a really nice, powerful third, second to Dylan, and then first, of course, Danny with the Cammy, followed by Kasiski. Schnois, Mead really overperforming, I would say, or actually doing really quite where he seems to belong. I would say Tommy overperforming, Colin overperforming, but all 3 of those guys.
Tommy had a great night.
Yeah, they really deserve to be where they are, so they've been making some strides in their own gameplay. Kuro, as well as Smooth Move, coming out from New York City, or at least just New York. Appreciate you coming through. As well as appreciate A Rival for coming through. These are the 2-2 princesses. A lot of people wanted to go 2-2. Here they are.
Yeah, surprisingly early exit for A Rival.
Let's not talk or dwell on Fox and Mason, Dark Scion, all of these guys. Is that all 2-2? Is Sam going 3-2? So he may have gone down to losers a little bit earlier, in fact. So huge ass up there too. Actually, there's a lot of ambiguity at that. Oh fuck! This is the unfun looking fucking page. Fuck this. All right, let's get to something else. GG's to everybody. We're gonna do some sort of a raid or something. This is the part where BL bursts into the room and says we got to do something about it. And there he is. There he is. Perfect. He must be listening right now. He looks tired. Anyways, thanks for coming. We do have the perfect Salon series summer
13th.
quarterly, September 13th. Please,
September
for
13th.
the love. Okay, relax, guys. Ninja kicking the door.
It asked for it.
Challenge.com/Salon Quarterly 5. Please sign up if you haven't, and if you haven't, you know who I'm talking to. You know who you are. If you come here every week and you'll be here on that Saturday, please just sign up. For the love of God, it's embarrassing. We got 2 entrants right now. We normally polling 60 minimum, 60 to 80 comfortably, and then any overflow like that, we're happy to have it. So this is a $4,000 prize pool, excellent setups, 240 hertz PC setups, top 16s, all first to 3, no entry fee, no bracket fee. and
Y'all
doors
already
open. Doors open. I mean, they do, but sometimes you just have to say some stuff and buy some time. I assume we're doing some sort of raid action
I'm
potentially.
just saying, y'all, the best quarterly
Yes.
in the nation.
Yes,
Y'all
downtown
already
Seattle. 2 p.m. and then 4 p.m. bracket starts. You get a good 2-hour lead in for. Oh, nice. So you get a nice 2-hour lead in for warming up. So let's do a little raid on, what was it? Chris G. Great. Let's plug it up. And thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Good to see you in chat. Hello, Mimi. Yep. See you guys.